Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Connor Rose, and this is the Nerdic Gods podcast, episode 121. Joining me, as always, Daniel Navarrete.
What's up, Connor? What's up, gamers? How's everyone doing today?
Oh, we're doing good, Daniel. Also joining us, as always, Steven Sims.
Hello. How are you?
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate. It's the Queen's Jubilee. Let's all celebrate. I get 4 days off.
Awesome.
That's nice. I really hope we pop off big in like the UK. I would love to just be famous in the UK, but not America.
Yeah.
You know,
Wow.
that's like my dream.
If you keep doing that accent, we will be.
Yeah. Well, like, I hate the idea of being famous in America. That sounds awful. People coming up to you and shit, paparazzi. But if I was famous in a different country, I wouldn't have to deal with that at all.
Yeah, it's totally different in the UK. We respect boundaries in the UK, and nothing ever
Do you
happens.
really?
Yeah.
Is that kind of like, David Hasselhoff being popular in like Germany or whatever?
Isn't
But
he?
I mean, David Hasselhoff's also popular over here as well.
Yeah, and
That's
over
true,
here.
too.
Everyone likes the half over here.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
It's just like, there's like foreign actors and stuff, actors from India, Germany, etc. And they're not famous over here.
Maybe we should be famous in
I have no
Bollywood.
idea what they are. That'd be cool. I would love to be famous in
Oh,
Bollywood.
no, look at when James Corden went over there, didn't he? It was like, you all right, Governor? Oh,
Does anybody
what a
like
late
James
show."
Corden?
I don't know. Apparently, I don't think the Americans do, but they give him a show.
I don't think any.
Like
I
a
don't think
daily
James
anyone
Corden,
shows.
the chubbier
the
late
chubby-
night host.
It looks like me, but
He's
less happy.
He's from Cats. He's from Cats.
Or
Oh,
he's
yeah,
from
everyone
Gavin
saw
and
that movie.
Stacey.
What the fuck is Gavin and
Gavin
Stacey?
and Stacey, greatest sitcom ever. Like one of the greatest.
I'm sure it's not.
Oh no, it's really good. Nah, shut up. All right, all right. Gavin and Stacey's like how James Corden became who James Corden is.
Okay.
What's the plot of this sitcom? What are they
Just a
doing?
Welsh. The guy from London meets a girl in Wales, and they just fall in love.
Is
It's
that
just
where
funny.
the Scouts
It's
are
just
from?
funny. No, the Scousers are from Liverpool.
Oh,
Because the
okay.
Scousers
You
talk
gotta
like
say
the
it like
Scousers talk like, hey, come over here. I'm from fucking Liverpool. That's Liverpool. And then Welsh is like, I'm from Wales. I'm from Wales. Oh, Cardiff. I'm going to Wales. No. Yeah.
I gotta
more
go to
accents.
Liverpool,
I got
'cause that just
Newcastle.
seems like-
Why I man pet man flower cupcake.
I mean,
That's
you're saying you're doing different
We're
accents, but I
doing
just hear the
different-
same one over and over again. You kind of just talking normally.
I think as it goes, as England, like, so you got Scotland at the top, and then as it goes down, it just slowly just starts to get lazier because like there's a lot of effort in the Newcastle accent. It's like why I man flower cupcake, and then there's like Liverpool,
Jesus.
and then they're like, hey, Steven Gerrard, and then there's like Manchester's like, all right, mate, all right, it's like bouncing, a lot of that in Manchester. And then
And
as
then,
it
so
gets
are
down,
you at like the bottom of the?
I'm like
of this
East.
list?
I'm in the middle on the East, and I'm just very lazy with my words. I just want to talk like this all the time, like in it, like yeah. And then like Wales is like, hello, I'm from Wales and stuff like that. And then London's like, right, geezer, fucking cunt, yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Any more accent?
I like the
I mean,
Cockney
you tell me,
accent.
honestly.
That's my
London
favorite.
is like London, isn't it? London.
Yeah.
You fucking
Cockney is my
mag.
favorite.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like mug is mag.
I guess that makes sense because America also has very different accents depending on
Yeah.
where you are. So, I mean, that's
I mean,
only
do you
logical.
though? You were saying the same to me.
100. No,
Why
it's
not?
bad.
If we had like
Little
someone with a
prick.
deep Southern accent on here, you'd know. That.
Yeah, I get that. I'm from Tennessee and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, and you would know probably the New York. You'd probably know
Yeah.
like
yeah, I'm walking
Connor-
here.
for where I'm located. Me and Con, like I have just a very middle accent, and so does Connor.
Well,
for
I
where
grew
he's
out of my East Coast accent because I grew up in New Jersey and Philadelphia for
So
until I
what
was
was your
like
East
8 years
Coast
old.
like accent? Like?
I can't even do it now, but it's just like it's a very annoying accent because I hear New Jersey accent now and I'm like, oh, that's gross. I'm glad I grew out of that.
I don't get the Canadian thing like when they're like a.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't work.
See, people would say I talk like that, like other Americans would say
No,
I
I
have
don't think you
somewhat of a Canadian accent because I'm close as fuck to
Oh.
Canada.
I remember when I was younger, and I had this little shitty cleaning job, and it was like a for a pharmaceutical or something, and there was this guy in his boardroom, very obviously very important. I was like, "Hi, do you mind if I just come in here and do the whole, the sweepy?" He's like, "Yeah, sure, I'll come in." Yeah, I'm like, "Oh wow, you're from America?" And he's like, "No, I'm from Canada." And I was like, I instantly we were just on bad terms. Like I was just a cleaner, and I did not want anything to do with me. I was like, oh,
He was
well,
so offended. You
he
called
was
him
so
a nerd.
offended.
How dare you, sir?
Spat on the floor and everything. Like, how dare you? I'm like, I was cleaning, man. Like,
Anyways, guys,
video games.
this is a video game podcast. We will now transition to talking about video games. We're going to start off the show with some predictions. Next week is Jeff Keighley's Summer Games Showcase Fest, whatever the fuck he's calling it now. Keith Reilly, as Daniel likes to say.
Keith Reilly.
And we're going to do some predictions for that. We're just going to do 3 each real quick. Get through these, and we'll have a good time. Daniel.
Yes.
Let's
I'm
start
starting.
off with you. Yeah.
Wow.
What's your first
okay.
prediction?
So I'm not cheating, but I looked at his Keighley put out that picture of the different people that are going to be in it. So I'm gonna take it from here. It's not cheating. So I'm just gonna make a pretty bold one off the start. They are on this picture, but I still think it's probably pretty bold. I'm going to say Blue Team is going to show their new game, whatever it is. If you want to start doing points, that is the baseline of my prediction. They will show a new game. Then the next thing is it's going to be the Silent Hill 2 remake. Boom.
Yeah, I could see that. I don't think that's very bold, if I'm being honest. They said they were going to be there yesterday. So it's like,
yeah,
we know they're there. What
I mean, they still could show Medium too.
Would they do that, though?
Yeah,
I could see this, though. I definitely think that's a real thing.
We'll see.
Yeah.
That's my prediction.
All right. Blue
I
Team.
can get bolder if you want me to get bolder.
Silent Hill. I mean, yeah, maybe your next prediction. We'll find out if
Sure.
you get bolder. Sims, what's your first prediction, bud?
I think baseline, like just to be a bit crazy. I think the State of Plays will be banging tonight under the Summer Games Fest banner. I think we're gonna get some of the bigger third-party games. Maybe a Final Fantasy. Maybe.
With them, I think they might do their own show.
I mean, wouldn't they announce it?
Because they might have remake 2, but they have plenty of time. They can announce it 1 week.
I just think we're gonna get some of the big hitters, big third party hitters. I don't think it's gonna be one of them lame State of Plays. Like I think they give you a week in advance. It's not 2 days in advance. Like the Summer Games thing's been planted on it now. Like I don't know. Like I don't know if we get Stray and we get that weird game that we saw a couple of weeks ago. What's it called? It was on a State of Play. Weird game.
Little Devil Inside?
That's the one. That's the Badger. Yeah, something like that. If we get that, don't we? But I don't know, maybe Resident Evil we'll see there. But I mean, Capcom's on the Summer Games Fest thing.
Yeah, that was going to say Capcom seems to be... Square is on this thing as well. So that's why also maybe Keighley got like any of that stuff, you know?
But I think...
at least for the PlayStation thing.
I mean, for the PlayStation, let's say... I think we'll see Resident Evil 4 at PlayStation.
Tonight at Keighley?
Yeah. I think we see Resident Evil 4 trailer announcement, like a Resident Evil 4 quick trailer or whatever, and then maybe gameplay at Games Fest.
Okay. So what's your prediction here?
So we see Resident Evil 4 remake tonight.
Okay.
Interesting.
But I guess your prediction has to be for Fest, not this. So your real prediction
Summer Games Fest, like, do all of it, though. That's what
that's not... We were doing this for his show.
Okay, so for next Thursday, Resident Evil 4.
Okay.
Remake.
I think it's a solid bet.
Well,
they have to show the game eventually. Yeah, they have to show the game eventually.
I think decent chance we'll get the VR port for Resident Evil 8 tonight.
PSVR 2? Yeah?
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, when is that coming out? Next year?
Rumors like Q1 2023.
Oh, what have they said? Something.
Jesus. Let's throw everything in Q1. We don't need anything else to come out any other time of the year.
You know,
it's Q1. That's all. Everything. First 3 months.
I'm running up the stairs.
Oh God, here it goes. My prediction: Summer Games Fest, Keighley's theme, lights dim, trailer plays, pops up, Elden Ring. We got Elden Ring DLC.
Oh,
let's go. Let's go
for a late fall holiday release.
Ooh, this year,
which will get delayed until like March next year.
Okay.
but yeah, I could see that. I think for himself, definitely likes their DLC. They do them for just about every game. I don't know if Sekiro had any, but pretty sure.
So, taken away from your prediction,
Yeah.
what do you think the DLC could be?
Just I don't know. I've never played a DLC from one of these Souls games.
Me neither.
So yeah, so I don't really know what they do exactly. I suppose there's just like a new area, new bosses to fight, stuff like that. I know a lot of people theorize that Elden Ring has like that part in the middle where there seems to be like an island that's still like clouded off on the map, and I could see maybe that opens up. And that's like a whole new area, some bosses there to fight, maybe some more lore and stuff like that. Maybe you're fighting those weird whatever the fuck you fought at the end of that game was, those type of things. I don't know, but I expect it to be very, good looking and unique looking compared to the rest of the game. Maybe it looks spacey or something.
I was thinking like Fair Missoula when you go to that place, but like being kind of its own separate island, having something like that probably in the middle.
Yeah, but I think it's a sure bet we'll get the DLC for this game. It'll be sometime this
probably.
year.
This game did so well; it did better than any other game they've ever made. So
it's already. How many copies is it sold by now? It's probably almost at 15 million.
I was gonna say it's probably close to 15 at this point, which is unreal, dude.
It's a lot of copies.
A lot of Elden Rings out there.
That's like 3 houses full of Elden Ring.
Yeah.
How big are these houses?
Oh, they're really small, but they're full.
Okay. Full but small. Gotcha. Daniel, your second prediction.
Well, I'll just get bolder. Looking at this, I was surprised to see Atlas on here. So they have a game coming out this year, but I don't necessarily think they need to show it here. I'll just say it. It's an anniversary of Persona. Just do Persona 6. Here, why not? Been a while.
Gotta be somewhere. They got those like 7 announcements coming or whatever the hell they're talking about. So
Persona 6.
You definitely wouldn't see it coming, would you? Hey, it's too easy.
You would not see it coming.
It's too fucking
It's
easy.
too easy. You have to sing it for me.
No, I'm not. You'll never see coming.
I think he's like, no, I don't want to do that.
And then he does it.
Bullshit. You give Sims a chance to sing. He'll go for it.
Yeah, Persona 6.
You think we get like a year on that or anything, or just an announcement?
2028.
Yeah, something like
That's
that.
That's a good question. No, I mean it will probably be within the next 2 years. I would assume, probably 2024.
I reckon we should start putting like 2021 AEC and then 2019 BC. Because like everyone says it now, don't they?
Oh, well, it's before or after? Yeah, after 2020. COVID. It'd be 2020, not 2021.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, is this for like before COVID?
Yeah,
before COVID and after.
2019 AC, and then it would be like 2021.
No, BC. That'd be BC.
All right.
Okay. Everything else is AC.
Don't correct my narration.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You know what I mean? But yeah. Anyway, go on. Sorry. It's just weird, isn't it? Like we say this now, like normal. Oh, do you remember when we went to the shop? It was before COVID. You know what I mean?
Together.
I mean, a lot of people don't say that around me, but that's just kind of people around me.
Weird, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's weird. Sims.
Yes.
Your second prediction.
I don't know what to do. What do I want? Let's just be crazy. Let's just be.
Do you want me to tell you some of the people that'll be there, and then it could help you.
I've just seen that The Rock's going to be there, and I'm well excited.
I just mean like publishers and developers.
I've just seen it. Yeah, I'll have a look. Let me rattle them off.
Okay.
I hate this phone. I mean, maybe we'll see. I don't know. Let's play it safe. We're gonna see Oxenfree 2.
Nice.
Does Netflix?
Yes. Show me that game.
Maybe even a shadow drop.
Oof, dude, did they shadow drop Oxenfree 2? Come on.
Cancel all my plans that night, you know?
Boss, I can't come in. It's Oxenfree 2 time.
That game's only 3 hours. You finish that game and you hurry the fuck up.
You show up.
Yeah. I'll bring my Switch. I'll play it on there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do it on your break.
Yeah, there's a couple smaller indie games like that where I'm just like, we got to be getting release dates anytime. That Somerville, that Goodbye Volcano High game. I'm like, where are all these? You know?
Teenage Mutant Ninja
That
Turtles.
well, that got
Turtles,
that got a
turtles.
rumor date. I don't know if you saw that. June.
I didn't see a rumor
Very
date.
soon. June. It's like June 19th.
Let's go.
Very soon.
Mhm.
No,
I
June
mean,
19th is a Sunday.
TMNT's there.
I could
1,000.
see that getting announced next week, and then it
So it'll
have
come
a
out in like 2 weeks or
quick
so.
release date. Yeah, like that. I think that'll probably happen.
Let's
It'll
go.
But yeah.
have
Okay.
shit.
Cool. Sims
Little
prediction: Oxenfree 2 get a release
Little
date. That's a good one. My prediction: I'll go bold.
Go for it.
No, I am bold.
Yeah, okay. Light stim. Start. See logo pop up. Remedy. You hear something in the background. You hear. Strange, no. Remedy making a Doctor Strange video game. Teamed up with Marvel. I want it. Let's go. And this is on top of all the other shit Remedy is making. Because why not? You might as well have more.
They can't have 7 games.
Fuck yeah, they can. Fuck yeah, they can. This is what I want.
Remedy.
It's a good team up. I think fucking John Drake, he knows it. He
knows
sees
it.
He played Control. He was like, okay, these guys need to make a Doctor Strange game. I think they'll be down. Those weird fucks, whatever European country they're in. They want to make
They're
it. We all want it.
where
Doctor
are they
Strange.
from?
Maybe
Are they Swedish?
I think Swedish, yeah. Something like that.
Sweden.
That just I love your prediction. I want it to be. It just seems like a pipe dream.
Yeah, it's a pipe dream, but I want it.
Yeah.
Go bold. Go bold to go home, you know?
I'll let you have
Go
one.
for it.
I'll let you have a point if there is one Marvel new game.
Okay. I like that. Give me half a point for that. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think like Xbox gets a Marvel game at some point?
No, they suck.
No,
Yeah.
because it sounds like
Can't
they
manage
passed
their own
up on that
studios.
deal.
Fine.
Yeah, but they seem to be kind of
Sure. And that
doing
was like
deals.
forever ago, which no one's mentioned.
Yeah.
It's like that was almost a decade ago at this point, but
Yeah. I'm just curious, like what other big guys can be getting these
they
games?
should.
Like,
But also Xbox, I don't know. You look up at all their first party studios, it's like they all kind of got stuff lined up, you know.
yeah.
Majority of
I'm
them.
just throwing it out there. Like,
Oh.
do you think EA might get a Marvel game too? They already have Star Wars,
Yeah,
so
I can see
like,
that.
maybe
Well,
they'll
apparently
start
Disney's
shopping
interested
stuff.
in buying EA, so
Yeah. That could be a Star Wars Marvel studio. That'd
Yeah,
be pretty
soon
interesting.
enough. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I think we will probably get another Marvel game. There's a lot of Star Wars going around, so I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
let's get the Marvel going. I
Get
guess.
some Marvel. I mean, they have a lot of Marvel stuff too, just to be
Yeah,
fair.
because I mean, what do we got for Marvel? We just got Wolverine and
Midnight
Spider-Man 2.
Suns
Midnight Suns. There you go. That's a good
hasn't
one.
dropped yet.
There's probably another one I'm forgetting. But yeah, there's not enough.
I mean, there's Amy Hennig's, but like we don't know much.
Oh yeah, that's a good.
There's Massives. We don't know much. There's the 3 Respawn ones. Again, we don't know much.
Yeah.
I think that's it that I can remember. There's the one that's on Switch, the mobile game.
But certainly,
we-
I can see another Marvel game getting announced
Yeah.
sometime this year. Maybe Game Awards or something like that as well. But
Yeah,
I don't know from who. But let's go Remedy and Doctor Strange. Because why not? It's
Remedy and
perfect.
Strange. Yeah.
Daniel,
Yes.
what is your third and final prediction?
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna take a look here. This one's for my heart. Okay.
Ooh, give me it.
I'm gonna speak from my heart.
Let's hear it.
Sega is
Alright,
going to
so-
announce Ryuga Gotoku's next game, and it will be a Yakuza game. It'll be Yakuza 8. Maybe they won't call it 8 because I don't know if they technically called Yakuza Like a Dragon 7, even though it is 7. I
Sure.
don't think it was like officially 7.
A sequel to Like a
Yes.
Dragon. Yeah.
They might call it 8. I'm not sure. Maybe not. But an actual Yakuza game because they don't have a game this year. They did a DLC for Lost Judgment earlier this year.
Yeah.
But they did not.
It's gotta
They
be the
don't.
first time in a while they haven't had a
It's a-
game in a calendar year, right?
100%. First time in a while. So like they're going to be working on this game for a while, and it'll definitely come out next year. I would assume they'll probably do a November, October release next year.
Yeah, could see that definitely. That seems inevitable, right?
100%.
Yeah.
But that's my prediction.
Cool. I got that game downloaded on Game Pass.
Like a Dragon?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I'm just not a big turn-based guy, but I mean, everyone talks about how good that game is, so I want to try it.
It might not vibe just because of the turn-based aspect.
Yeah. So I figured.
Some of the boss fights, it slows down and you're turn-based.
Steven,
Hello.
hello. What's your
Hi.
next prediction?
Let's go crazy.
Go for
Summer
it.
Games first. Jeffrey Keighley.
What does Jeffrey get? What does he get?
What is it?
Who gives him a trailer?
Exclusive.
Yeah.
I don't know. New game.
New games. My prediction: we're going to see some new things, and that's bold.
That's bold.
But
That's bold. That's the boldest thing that's been said.
Yep, we're going to see new games.
Just remasters of old games. That's all we need.
Honestly, if games didn't, if they could stop releasing for like 2 years, I'd be cool. You know,
Colin
too
said
many
that
games.
on his show, and
Yeah.
he was like, "I have a back catalog to like 2006, so I can play games the rest of my life." I'm like, "No, I'd be bored as fuck after like 2 days.
Really? There's so many games.
Oh, I'd be crying."
I don't know. We're gonna see lots of ads.
Lots of ads. Okay.
It does. What was that guy's Gillette Man or what was that Blade person's name?
Yeah, I remember that.
Gillette Man or whatever.
mascot.
Yeah. or was it? Oh, was it Hydro Man or something like that?
Something like that.
He needs to make a return at some point.
Fuck it. We're gonna get God of War release date.
At Keeley's. Nice.
Yeah.
I was probably gonna do that one. Yeah.
Or
I think-
what do you think the date? September.
Where are we now?
Is it still September?
August.
That's been the rumor. August.
August.
I'll take it in August.
That's early.
August the. I can't get my calendar. August the, because I like to get it right.
Mm-hmm.
August. I hate this phone. I'll let you know. August the 19th.
Okay.
August 19th. Okay. That's
a
fucking
Friday.
soon, bro.
Yeah.
Daniel, do you have a prediction
I just
for the God of War
think-
release date?
All right, let me pull out my calendar real quick.
I just think
I have
right,
one.
There's too much happening now, God of War related. There's God of War PS Plus games. There's God of War Korean Date. There's God of War accessibility thing is.
Merchandise going on
God
sale.
of War merchandise. Like,
30.
listen, this is
I have it.
happening this year. I think we're more safe to say that we're definitely getting it this year.
September
Oh,
20th.
Okay. September
don't
20th.
like that. Don't like it.
Good day.
Don't like that date.
Do you think if it's not at Keeley's, it's not coming out this year? Because that's kind of what I'm assuming at this point.
They'll probably still do a showcase because this state
but
of play
you
is
couldn't
not a
hold
showcase.
it till September. 'Cause
Yeah.
the rumor is the showcase in September, so it's like you couldn't hold the release date if it's coming out this year till then. I think they come out on November 11th.
They're not taking that date.
They're going to take that date. Why not? I mean, it's open now.
Yeah, you're right. It is
I
open.
mean-
I just don't think they would take that date.
I mean, don't get me wrong. We've all assumed, and we've all pretty much. I think every man and the dog have made up their mind that a state of play means mediocre things. Showcase means massive things. But like,
Yeah.
who is that? Is that truth? Like, who's to say that tonight we don't get a God of War date?
I
know
mean, they
said
haven't
third
said
party.
a lot of first party stuff.
Well, like
there.
they've not said there isn't a God of War. They haven't said, "Oh, don't expect anything."
No,
from
but
God
they
of
would have
War.
said expect first party things.
Yeah.
I've just learned to trust what they're saying. They're not Nintendo. They're when they tell you what's going to be there, they're not
only
kidding.
this year's releases, and they talk
Yeah.
about something for the next year.
Yeah, exactly. Nintendo will talk about shit that's coming out in like 6 years. And,
They'll
I think
open with it as
when
well.
PlayStation tells you, hey, we're going to have PSVR 2 stuff and third party stuff, you should probably just expect the bare minimum of those stuff.
Yeah. So indies and then VR games probably. That's probably what I
how
would
do we
expect.
how do we feel about
get
this like
more,
Last
you
of
get
Us
more.
remake? Is that coming with the factions? Are we getting a deluxe
No.
Last of Us remake part 1, 2?
I don't
and
think their
faction.
all that package is too expensive. It doesn't seem
I don't
feasible
just
to me.
know.
Yeah,
Go on.
I'll go. I think the it being packaged with part 2 is a bit of a dream, but I could very much see the remake and factions being in one bundle.
Factions 2.
Because I think it'll just be an upgraded of
Yeah.
factions. I don't even think they'll call it that, right? I think it'll
Do you
just
think
be a
we're
continuation
expecting
of
too
the last-
much from factions? You reckon we've all just hyped ourselves up when it's just going to be a faction?
Probably.
Are you like really expecting? I don't know. Like factions doesn't get me that excited. Like I'll play
mate,
it. but,
I'm
like,
buzzing.
Will
If,
you?
if
Okay.
factions
Yeah, I
comes
definitely
out,
wanna
I'm getting
play it.
super
I'm
into
getting
it. Like, I'll try
my
to
whole
with
year's
you,
getting
especially if it's
cancelled.
good.
I definitely want to play it. I'm not
Yeah.
like over the moon. I'd
I'm
rather
getting
than
up
be
at
working on a
5
new
a.m. to
game.
play with Connor. Connor's there. He
Nice.
does
I'll be down.
nuggets. I'm
Oh,
there.
fuck yeah.
Yeah, man.
I definitely want to play it. I mean, like I said, I would prefer Naughty Dog to be making a new game, not working on a
I think
multiplayer
they
thing.
are as well, right? I mean, they're a big
Probably.
team.
I think
You would
we
assume
might
so.
see that
Seriously
this
doubt
year.
the
Like
remake
Naughty
or
Dog's
anything.
next game this year. Like just at the
I
end of the
hope.
next showcase or something.
No,
Rumor it is a fantasy game, but I don't know. It might be a little too soon.
Yeah,
I think
it might be
The
next year.
remake thing too. I don't think. I mean, certainly maybe towards the tail end, the whole team is working on that. But I think a lot of the team is working on the new thing. Plus, the remake was already partially made at that other studio.
Yeah, we don't know if it restarted though.
Yeah, I'm assuming they just picked up where they left off. So
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know because it's never been really talked about by them, so we don't know how
Probably
far they
never
were
know.
along.
Honestly, like that'll probably be something that's never addressed. But yeah. Okay, cool. What was your prediction exactly?
God of War.
God of War. Okay, cool. Release date this year.
But how good would that factions be, man?
It should be very.
If
good.
it plays like Last of Us 2, yeah.
I can't wait.
Because The Last of Us 2 just plays better than 1.
Like the factions, like I don't know. There was the one multiplayer that seemed fair.
You have to go in and like craft something to use
like,
it.
You didn't get one-shotted, like, and if you were getting clobbered over the head with a 2x4, you were getting clobbered by a 2x4. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I just don't know. Like, it's just the one game that I just keep playing over and oh man, I want to play it again.
My final prediction: Kojima next game comes out here. I think this will be the Xbox One. I think.
I was gonna say if it's
I think
Xbox,
he's working on multiple projects. I think the Xbox One will be some type of horror game, and I think that's the one coming out sooner than. I think he's also working on Death Stranding too. But I think
you don't think he's saving it
Xbox
for
One first.
Xbox conference, which is just days later.
He could. I just think he's just such close friends with Keeley.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, it might be a thing where you get him at both. Maybe
get you somebody that can do both.
Maybe a trailer at Keeley's and then some gameplay. Yeah, exactly. Go both ways. But yeah, Kojima next game. I think it's a horror game.
Let's go, baby.
Something to do with the cloud or whatever the fuck. I don't know what that was all about. But
the cloud. I mean, the clouds are actually the villains of the game.
Okay.
That's what he means by the cloud. Yeah,
it's a cloud game. This one.
It's literally a cloud game. Yeah,
not a strand game. Cloud game.
No. Everything's a strand game.
Okay.
Every game is actually a strand.
This time you just watch the clouds move. That's it. That's the game. Great.
You remember Kanye's game? It was about his mom flying to heaven. Did that
ever release? Because I remember.
I don't think it ever released. I remember seeing the trailer. I'm like, oh,
I remember watching it at
E3.
E3. I think like Kanye was on like with Keeley. Yeah. It's like E3 game trailer base or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And Kanye was just like, yeah, man. This is about my mom and she's on a unicorn. I remember I saw a unicorn. I swear I saw.
She was like flying to heaven.
This sounds great. It should have made this.
Cool.
You don't remember the trailer when Soldier Boy made a console?
Oh my god! Yeah, I hate Soldier Boy so much. Yeah. Didn't he get sued? Didn't he get sued too because of it?
Yeah. I don't think they ever actually shipped them or whatever.
Yeah.
They had a trailer. Kanye had a trailer for his game.
Where did he show the trailer?
It was at some
E3.
Yeah, it was somewhere.
2016.
Yeah. 2016.
Kanye West up on stage now.
He was he was seeing games. I think
breaking news.
Someone took him around.
How great it would have been if he made that game and it was like nominated for Game of the Year, and then he lost, and then he comes up on stage and he's like, "I'm gonna let you finish."
I just made the greatest game of all time.
Breaking news. Dragon Age 4 is officially titled Dragon Age Dreadwolf. And then,
that's a cool name.
More Dragon Age Dreadwolf info is coming later this year. And this
probably
is the logo. Boom.
Game Awards, maybe?
Dragon Age Dreadwolf.
That's a cool name.
That's a cool name.
Is it, real quick, can you show me that again? Does it have a 4 in it?
Do you not have a phone?
Well, you showed it to me. It does not have a 4 in it, right? Yeah. So are they dropping like the...
Is Daniel?
I'm in the Dragon Age logo. Cool.
So interesting. They're not. It's just they're completely taking the name because I think Inquisition didn't have 3 in the title, right?
No, I don't know. They're dropping numbers.
I guess you're just taking the number away.
Sure.
Okay.
Dreadwolf. Cool name.
Cool name.
Yeah. Hopefully the game's good.
Yeah. Right. I would like the game to be good.
What are you pulling up here, Sims? Shits and giggles. Okay, cool. That'll do it then for our predictions. Pretty solid predictions. Are you guys expecting a good show here from Keeley?
Yeah. I just hope that it's a little more balanced of a show.
Don't do the Game Awards.
It was very top heavy, and then it just really slowed. Yeah.
Honestly, I might be down for that again because it was like the first 20 minutes of Game Awards was so hype last year, and then it just went completely downhill.
Do you know how long it's going to be?
I think an hour and a half. I think 90 minutes.
That's much better than I think his was like 2 hours, wasn't it?
The Game Awards dragged last year, for sure. Yeah.
Well, how long was the Games Fest last year? Do we know? Do you remember? Yeah, whatever you're doing, don't do it with sound.
Don't do it with sound.
Let me click it.
I gotta click watch.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Can kids at home see this?
Yeah, they can.
Okay, great. Here you go. Here's Pegasus.
So this is about, if you remember Only One, that song released right around the same time. And this was about his mother that had passed away, I think in 2008.
This looks like the music video for Heartless.
It's a really cool style that he went with, but I mean, this game would have meant a lot to him, and it's really cool that he was doing it. I guess it just fell through.
Who was supposed to develop it?
I don't know. I don't think he ever said.
Huh. That's cool. There's our statistics for you guys too. Okay, cool. We will now move on from the predictions. We will find out next week, Thursday, how right we are. And we will now move on to the news. Starting with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet got a new trailer showing off the game's world and announcing the game will have 4-player co-op. The game will release on November 18th, later this year.
Pokemon? What?
Pokemons? Pokemons?
You're not, we're not correct? We're not saying Pokemon.
What? Do you want me to say
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Okay, guys, I'm excited for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. They got some good-looking professors now on both sides. Cool looking.
Why are the professors just the hottest people ever? I don't understand it.
Good looking Pokemon.
I would like to ask what everyone thinks of the legendaries. I forget the names. I'd have to look at them again.
Let me see.
Yeah. What do we think of the legendaries?
The legendaries are sick.
They look okay.
Being good.
I think that they're better than like Sun and Moons. I think they're better than Sword and Shield, Sun and Moon. Even X and Y.
I think they're the best ones we've had in a long time. Like,
yeah, I'm with
Silver.
you.
Like, I don't even like.
No way. No.
What was the best one?
Silver?
You
telling me it's better than Gen 3?
Who's that?
Rayquaza, Groudon, and Kyogre.
I mean, Rayquaza was sick, but like,
Groudon's awesome. Are you kidding me?
This one's, I don't know. Like,
even Gen 4 is better than this. Gen 5, I think, is better than this. I think this is probably the best thing since Gen 5, but I don't think it's the best looking legendaries we've ever had. Do we know?
They look cool. I don't know. Some giant lizards with cool things on their back. Yeah, I'm down. Sure. Yeah. Whatever.
One's riding like jet engines.
I thought the one for Violet looked cooler.
You think so? See, I thought the one from Scarlet looked cooler.
Oh, okay. The thing is, I'm gonna buy Scarlet because I just like that name more.
yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get Scarlet. But yeah, I don't know. They look fine to me. I guess I don't have too much of an opinion on it.
You'd be able to kind of get everything if you trade. So
yeah, so it doesn't really matter.
Usually, me and Sloan look at the opposite one.
It's Koraidon and Miraidon.
There's more.
Okay.
Oh, those are
Koraidon. Which one's which? Nat needs to get on here. Nat, tell me which one's which.
Koraidon is the red one. Miraidon is the futuristic one.
Cool.
I like how she got those names down already. Good.
Well, I remember seeing them.
Natalie's on
didn't look at it
probably her 15th video of like over the past 2 days. Like every person that analyzes it, she's there. Like,
oh yeah.
These like, yeah.
We needed to get Nat on the show.
So what do we think about this game, though? The direction it's going seems to be more open world than previous Pokemon games. 4-player co-op now. Sims, go nuts.
Right. So it's like I was like buzzing all day. I was at work. I'm like, right, I'm gonna watch this trailer at 2:00 on this shit phone. Okay, all right. And as all workplaces, people just don't care and are very inconsiderate. So 2:00 hits. I'm like, right, San, I'm gonna watch this trailer. I'm not busy. I've done all my work, and people just come in and they want to talk.
Got time for talking.
20 minutes later, Natalie's texts me, oh my god, the legendaries are wicked. I was like, right, okay, I'm gonna watch this trailer on this shit phone. Have I told you this phone's really shit?
No. I heard you really like iPhones, actually.
I hate it so much.
That's the rumor going around.
And it was like, oh, the trailer was great, 4-player, and I'm like, hold on a minute. And then the first thing that I watched the trailer, I was like, oh, the legendaries are cool, 4-player great, open world. Oh, they've got petrol stations as Pokemon centers. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great. But I was like, there's no way that 4-player co-op is gonna be seamless. You'll be able to do the whole story together because everyone knows that Pokemon comes with a Daniel.
What does it come with? I don't know.
It comes with a butt.
A butt. Okay.
Always.
Always
Yeah.
Everything's
butt.
got a butt, though.
Always a butt, man.
I mean, it's also Nintendo, and their online isn't always the best.
I mean, don't get me
I'm
wrong,
with
like,
you. What does
Do we have that information? Like, is it supposed to be, hey, you can run around, go do all the
There is
gyms, but
4-player
with-
co-op. We
Yeah,
don't
I
know
mean,
what
the
that
whole
means.
the way the trailer
we don't know what that
portrays
means.
it is like there's like 4 of you, there's 3 waiting for you. You're running that, and they've all got their own individual Pokemon, and then you do your emotes, and then you all separate in your own different ways, which was to then like go. People can go everywhere they want, and then they had the splits. Like one was in the ice world, one was in the fire world. They're all running. I don't know. Like
I'd like to know what it means, though.
I want it. I want it so bad. I want it to work. I want me and Natalie to start November the 18th. Steve's not at work. Why is Steve not at work? Playing Pokemon. And I'd be like, nah, let's start this game. Obviously, you have to do the whole get your Pokedox, get your Pokemon, get taught how to catch a Pokemon because we all need that. And then all of a sudden we link up, we're in the same world, and we play the whole game together forever. And like she's like, oh, she's over in Iceland, and she's like, oh, I'm smashed up this Iceland Pokemon, and I'm over in the electric world, and I'm getting electrocuted. And I'm like, Steve, nah, I can't do it. You know what I mean? I'd love that, but is it?
Do you think realistically though, it'll probably be like certain sections again, like Sword and Shield was, or whatever, or you went into that weird part?
It seems like the whole game is open.
The Wildlands.
Like the whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't seen any of the big cities yet, which
The
I
wild
assume.
area.
But we are.
See, my question is also with this like co-op.
So Natalie says it's been confirmed that open world is the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I'm assuming. My question is, when you're dropping in, say I'm going into your game, is all my progress still like? Am I getting progress in my game?
I mean,
am I getting gyms? You know what I mean?
A Pokemon game, you'd assume that would be a stupid decision.
I know that's my.
But
they have
obviously, you want to come in with your level 12 Psyduck.
Yes.
And like you
don't
want to
get
be
badges
like,
in your world too.
Yeah, that's it.
Saying.
Yeah.
Well, I want to know
because that's a whole system that they've got to put together.
It is, and I hope they do that.
I mean, let's just shout out to the big old the petrol stations that they've got going on. Like they look wicked. Like they're just scattered around. Like, oh, I'll just go to the petrol station. I mean, it looks great. The Pokemon, the few of the new Pokemon that have been turned up, they look great. Is it Loch?
We talked about one of them, Lechonk.
Is that what his name?
The big boy.
Natalie's so angry.
Big boy.
Lochneck. What's it called? Lechonk. Lechonk looks cool, man. He's having a rough time.
He's a big pig. Boy. He's
there's a video here that doesn't look good. Yeah, I mean, new Pokemon's always exciting. That's if there's a game every year, like a game that at the end of the year that I'm excited about, is Pokemon, 100%.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Which starter are you guys going with?
I was just going to bring up the starters. I still want to see that third evolution before I make my full decision.
Did we get like the second evolutions?
We still have not gotten anything else.
No, I haven't gotten anything. Okay. I'm still going with that little red dinosaur thing.
Yeah. I might go for
whatever
the door.
The hell he is.
The door looks cool. Nat, what Pokemon you going for? It depends what it evolves into.
Oh, see, Nat's with me. We wait.
Where are we right now?
These are true Pokemon fans here, you know.
She's probably going for that kitty.
We'll go for the cat.
Yeah,
Natalie has the cat.
She's going for that kitty. Yeah.
If anybody cares, no one cares about our opinions.
But that cat's gonna stand on 2 legs and it's gonna be ugly.
Yeah. Now, how do you feel about the cat evolving into 2-leg thing?
Yeah.
Tell her.
How do you feel about
looks like
if
a
the cat evolves
and it looks like a human too?
And it looks like it
becomes humanoid with 2 legs. It always happens.
Just to quote Natalie, she will be pissed off.
Yeah, me too. This thing should just be cute the whole time, and it's not going to be.
I think it's going to turn into a human with 2 legs, and it's going to become like some weird sex thing with people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, people are horny just lately, aren't they? Like why are people so horny? Like they're horny over some big 7-foot woman, and then all of a sudden another woman turns green, and they're like, "Yeah, I want to be picked up." I'm like, no.
They're into that.
Why do men want to be picked up by women?
Oh man, you see the horniness going around for She-Hulk now?
Yeah, I've seen it.
That's what he's talking about.
Oh, is that what you're talking about? I thought you were talking about the cat.
I don't want no green woman picking me up.
Yeah, I don't either. That sounds awful.
Who cares?
All right, cool.
Then you're freaky, yo.
I have one more thing to say. Is
Sure.
I'll say it every time. I just want to put it out there. Man, they need to put more time into the visuals. It just doesn't look as good as
I
it
think
should.
this is as good as you're gonna get on the Switch, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it looked good, but like, good
I mean,
for
the
the
facial,
Switch.
like the faces look decent.
They look better, yeah.
I noticed,
especially better than Arceus.
I've seen this cat. What are you doing? Is it the
cat?
Yeah, okay.
I know you had a cat. Oh, it's a kitty.
Look at the kitty.
Does he stand on two legs?
She hates me. No, she doesn't hate me.
It's like a cow. What's its name?
I bet you
I
can't
guess
guess.
Buttercup.
It's what?
You've guessed before.
And we guessed it right.
Yeah.
Really? It's that simple? Okay. Fluffy.
generic black and white
Like,
cat.
what do you got here? Generic black and
Spot.
cow.
It's Oreo.
Oreo. Oh, that's a good.
That's typical.
Yeah.
That's typical. Okay, great.
But the
That was
faces
great.
look decent. I noticed
The faces
running.
look better.
I noticed when one of the characters running, their eyes like wandered,
Mm.
which I've not seen before.
The faces definitely look better for sure.
I mean, the professors are hot. Man. I mean, have you seen his cutting on his beard? Like, that's a good cutting on that beard.
Yeah,
like,
he has got a fade going.
Don't, man. I mean, I want to see his barber.
Yeah, right. Well, who does hair?
You probably meet him.
That's true. Can you get a fade like that? Your character?
Probably can, yeah. Good looking people.
I want good customization. Give me like cool clothes to wear.
Nah,
Pokemon
you're
needs
asking too much now.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, too much. All right, cool. Next up then. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 has gotten a new teaser trailer showing off a little bit of a CGI trailer, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Daniel, what else was in this?
It was a CG trailer, and then they officially said the full reveal is next Wednesday, the 8th, June 8th.
Is that for the game, the NBA Finals, like you were saying?
They don't market the finals. I'm assuming that's a finals game, but that's the one day before Keeley's thing, which is interesting. They're not just going to be at Keeley's.
I was quite shocked
for that.
I assume they're going. Go for it.
I was quite shocked that we didn't get anything video game related or movie related during the Champions League final, like football, soccer, big final. Like I thought they chucked something there, like but no, nothing.
I mean,
the finals. There nothing.
The finals start tonight, so I was assuming game one of the finals was going to be the reveal, and it's not. So it seems like it's next week. So it'd be probably game 4, maybe game 3, game 4.
Why do these teams like just? How many times do they have to fight each other?
Well, in the NBA they play a 7-game series, so it could go to 7.
What,
games.
every
First
day
one
they
to
just
4.
did like just that one game?
No, they go every other day. Every other day.
Well, like at the same team over and over.
Or a series, and then they move to the next game.
Like
or the next playoff. This is the playoffs. It's the playoffs.
Man. Just
hey, respect the NBA players because they play a fuck ton.
They play a lot of games.
Like one time. That's all they need to do. Like one time.
No, because
you don't fight each other 12 times, do you? Like you just
the reason why is home court is so important in the NBA. They have to give a little bit more even.
Why can't they just go to another court? Like go to a
neutral court.
That's what football do. That's what happens.
That sounds like a good idea. Honestly,
Liverpool, Real Madrid, they went to Paris.
Yeah. It's not a bad plan. Okay, cool. Call of Duty teaser. We'll probably get more of that next week. Looking forward to it.
I'm really excited for Call of Duty. Like really, I can't wait for that game to drop. Like I'm genuinely just like one night campaign, just like gritty storyline. I really enjoyed the first one, so I'm really.
I was saying before the show, I really hope the Xbox deal goes through quick. I know this is probably impossible, but like I would love for this to be a day one Game Pass game because like
someone said it was moving quick, and it was someone in the world of it.
I don't know how possible that would be, but Phil, get on that because that'd be fucking sick if you could get that.
Yeah,
especially for this year, right? With Starfield being moved out,
Day one,
Call of Duty they could really use it. Yeah, that'd be a great get for them.
Yeah, that would be cool. Eventually it's going to happen. So
sure. Next up, then, PlayStation will hold a State of Play today. State of Play will focus on third-party games and several games in development for PSVR 2. Guys, we excited?
We're gonna get some Horizon Call of the Mountain. That's one of those PSVR 2 games.
I'm excited enough for that, honestly.
I mean, I don't even know if I'm gonna get PSVR 2. I just kind of want to see what this game is. right? Like, is this like, are you running around doing things, or is it more of like a narrative, like experience the world, you know?
On rails and take pictures of the big
Yeah.
robo
Or
dinosaurs.
just maybe you're walking, but like more of a narrative,
It's like a
like
Pokemon
Jurassic
Snap
Park.
game, but
I was
in
thinking
Horizon.
Jurassic Park
Oh, that'd
with,
be cool.
you know, you're taking pictures of dinos, but like in a car or something.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of sold on this now.
Did I sell you?
Yeah, you kind of just sold me on this. No, I don't know. I don't know if this could be like a full-fledged game where you run around with a bow and arrow in first person. I mean, that'd be kind of cool too. I don't know what they're doing with this, but I'm excited to see it nonetheless. Third-party side, I don't know exactly what I'm expecting. I know we were saying indies earlier. I think there'll be a good amount of indies here, especially some of the ones we've already gotten from PlayStation. Stray, Goodbye Volcano High, Little Devil Inside. We haven't seen these games in a while. I suppose maybe not Little Devil Inside because they got that whole thing last year. But I would certainly expect.
They'll definitely show it. They have to have a release date for that game.
Yeah,
it's supposed to come out last year.
They said fall at that State of Play thing last year, so I guess they could hold it a little while longer. But who knows? One thing I am not expecting, but kind of expecting, is Half-Life Alyx confirmed for PSVR 2. I really
That'd
want
be cool.
that. Yeah, I want
cool.
that really badly. I'm kind of already sold on PSVR 2. I've never tried a VR headset, and this would probably be the perfect one for me to get, especially if they add in the back catalog from the first PSVR. There's a lot of games over there I'd like to play still, like that Astrobot game and Moss and whatnot. So I think that's a necessity. I don't know. That'd be really weird if that isn't backwards compatible.
Yeah, there's Moss as well. Moss Book 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'd probably play that Iron Man game too.
Iron Man, yeah. See, like, I'm lucky that my brother's so into VR. Like, that's his thing. So, like, I've tried PSVR 1. I've tried one of the Oculuses. Then I've tried Quest. I think it's the Quest 2 that I've tried. So he has the Quest 2 right now. So
is that
I've
something
tried.
that are you getting it, Connor? By the sounds of it, you are getting it.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, that Horizon game, that's really all you had to tell me.
He doesn't have PS5. He only has a PC. So I mean, I don't know. They really need to sell me, but like also price as well. It's not like I'm hurting for money, but like, you know, it's
right, money bags, Daniel. Jesus Christ, over here we're getting 200 price high.
Fanning himself
I
off.
can't even afford to put my PC on for more than 5 minutes, and he's there like, yo. Sorry. Yeah, I don't think it'd be a day. I don't know. It might be a day one thing. It might not be.
Maybe a price. Do you think we're gonna get a date and a price for this?
I do. Yeah, I think that'd be the big one today. Why not?
That'd be pretty cool.
Have some of that.
You think there's a chance it releases this year? I know they're having problems with making PS5s, but do you think there's a chance?
Depends, man. 2? I don't know. I could almost see if it's ready to go, and God of War isn't coming out this year. They do that.
Would you stop saying that? Because when you say it, I believe it. Right? I need this game. I need a date, and then I need to replay the first one. That's the plan.
You're gonna replay
100%.
Really?
I've got to play 1 straight into 2. 100%.
You might as well start that.
I had a great time at Last of Us 1.
Your August prediction.
I want that Half-Life Alyx badly, so bad.
That's
the amount of times
I've
nearly gone like, right, I'm gonna put it on my PC. I just want to play it. Like, how do you stack?
My brother rigged that game to play on his Oculus because like it's technically a index game, but like he was able to rig it to get.
Yeah,
he thinks he was like, that's the best.
There's a new lad started at the shop. He's big nerd.
I don't see why Valve wouldn't do it either. You know, like you pretty much. I mean, the game's already been out a couple years already, and it's like you might as well put it on this other platform.
Yeah, but like, how many years have we been? I've got cat hair all over me. How many times have you said like, "Oh, I don't get why they don't do Half-Life 3 or whatever it's called"?
Sure, but I mean, this game's already made for one thing, right?
Who really knows what happens involved? Like,
yeah, I mean, it's a good point. Valve is just a weird company. Who knows what they're going to want to do? I just want that. I want that so badly.
Can I get a not VR version of that game that I could play?
Yeah, that'd be cool. So, do you not like VR? Just because I've never tried one. I just really, it could be a thing where I get VR too, and I'm just like, I don't like VR. You know?
Okay. We could talk about VR for a little bit. I've played a decent amount at this point. I like VR. Number one, the tech is not there for the most part. Quest is good. It's still not as powerful as it could be because it is all contained. Number two, they're not very glasses friendly a lot of the time. So for me, it's not always the easiest. Sometimes
when I play games too. Yeah.
Sometimes they're not bad, but like the screen needs to be a little more away than, you know, for normal people, right? But like it's
fucking perfect. at him. That's
Professor
specimen.
Connor.
You have to wear them to play the games, yeah.
I mean, I don't have to, but it's kind of like I remember when I first got my glasses, I was like, "Oh, it's HD now. Look at that."
4K.
This is what the world looks
Yeah.
like.
Like, wow, holy shit! Look at all this detail. that's nuts.
I guess overall, I do like VR. Tech's not there yet. I kind of wish we were just to the point when we got to AR. Don't need a headset. Just walk into a room and I'm just like doing
How far
stuff.
are we from that? Do you remember when Xbox had that thing and they had like the Minecraft thing on that table?
HoloLens.
Yeah,
It was just
where is that?
It was just glasses. HoloLens.
They
Yeah.
still
That
they use
cool.
it, don't they?
That tech's around for sure.
Yeah. I think they use it for like architecture and stuff like that.
That thing was cool when they showed
Yeah.
off HoloLens. That was super cool.
I was just like, when they're showing it, I was like,
He like stuck his head in the Minecraft
where am
world.
I gonna put
And he was
this?
like, look at
It's so cool.
It was
Yeah,
cool.
I like VR. Yeah, I mean, there's no cooler feeling. No matter that, even PSVR, like no cooler feeling of technology of just bending over and picking something up that isn't there. Like, or reloading a gun, and you
Sounds
realize
so
you're doing it, like, and you're like a fucking idiot outside, but like picking up just like Beat Saber and like it's wicked.
Beat
It's so
Saber's
cool.
cool.
It's so cool. I've just
I'm
realized
gonna have to lock my
I don't
door when I
have a
get
way
one
to
because
play
I'm
Borderlands.
terrified of the idea of like someone trying to hear me when I'm in
That
VR.
TV behind
Like-
you is getting kicked in. Let me tell you.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna be so. Yeah, I have such little room right here.
Yeah.
To, to play Beat Saber, throwing shit.
Beat Saber sick. Yeah, man.
All right, cool. Sticking with PlayStation then. The PS Plus games for June have been announced, including God of War 2018,
Boy.
some random Naruto game, and the 2021 official Game of the Year and the greatest game the universe has ever seen, Nickelodeon All Stars Brawl.
Yes, it is, Connor.
it is.
Preach.
I mean, what a get!
Preach.
What a get for PlayStation. Game Pass?
How?
Suck
How
it.
did they do
Suck
that?
it, Phil. I mean, it's nothing now. Game Pass is done.
It's
just got-
over.
They got shit on. I mean, you know,
What-
everyone's
how
getting a PlayStation now. Everyone just sold their Xbox to go get
How
PS.
much
PlayStation.
money did PlayStation have to spend to do this? It's unreal.
Billions. And, you know, they're going bankrupt, but it was worth it.
They bankrupt
It
themselves.
was
to
worth
do
it. Ain't no PS6, but you got Nickelodeon All Stars Brawl. Let me tell you, Sims, how
Crazy.
excited are you?
I was never a part of the bit.
What bit? What bit, Sims? What the fuck you're talking
What-
about? All right,
We
bud?
are serious.
Did you, bro? None of you played this game.
I played it. I bought it for like $15 like a month ago. so I already owned it, which means you already owned it. I mean, you could be playing this game right now. Fuck this show. No? Okay, whatever. Anyways, Nickelodeon All Stars Brawl.
I'm actually excited for Multiverses to try it.
Oh yeah,
'cause
I'm
I've
quite-
heard that it plays better than Nickelodeon.
Smash.
So like, and it has voices, all the voice cast. Like,
Who the
I'm pretty
fuck
excited.
would say that.
Ugh.
Plays better.
But,
okay.
no, but let's
I
talk about
know.
let's seriously though. Then, like, let's look at this God of War. Like, there's too much God of War right now.
There is a lot of guys.
But
They
no-
are kind of hinting at something with making this the PS Plus
I
game
mean,
this
didn't
month.
a lot
Like,
of PS wear
maybe we
T-shirts
do
saying
get a
God of War
release
is
date
coming
this-
out now?
I have a question.
Oh,
Why is this a thing when it's just in their collection or it's
because
in the
some people don't
collection
have
and
that
it's
collection,
in?
do they?
Yeah, not everyone has a PS5.
And not everyone.
Fact,
wants to
majority
do-
of people don't.
There's like different services. There's
Yeah,
the PS5
I
collection.
mean, I guess it's for
there's a
more for
PS5,
PS4 people.
like the PS5. If you have a PS5, you have access to that collection. If you got a
That
PS4, you
collection,
don't
yeah.
have that collection.
Right.
And then
And then
obviously-
it's gonna be in their
obviously the
service,
things
right?
that this
Yeah.
month. So
Yeah,
that is
this
a bit
month,
strange,
yeah.
admittedly.
Yeah.
But some people just don't want to pay for that. So I mean,
Yeah, but they're
I think
gonna
you'll
pay
find
for the
this
lowest
now.
version and just get the game, right?
Yeah, but like you'll find that a lot of people might not want to pay for that.
I mean,
service.
basically, if you have a
I mean, you
PS5,
will,
this
yeah.
is pointless. I mean, at least the God of War one
Yeah.
is. Yeah, I mean, there's no point. But
That's
you know,
kind of what I
whatever.
was saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like PS Plus is always like the biggest thing every month. I mean,
I mean, it's a big
rarely is,
game,
honestly.
right?
Yeah, it's a
But-
huge game. I mean, but you know,
There's
everyone
just so many
already
other
owns it.
ways.
Yeah, I mean, it's just another one of those. Everyone owns that game already. You know what I mean? The big deal here is.
I mean,
Nickelodeon.
it's not been a bad couple of months,
course.
was it? We got FIFA last week, last month, whatever. So
Sometime.
I mean, it's been all right, though, hasn't it? Like, it's not been too bad. Like, I got FIFA. I'm buzzing. I'm not sound, but FIFA.
Sound, mate.
Sound, mate. Like, and if you've not played God of War, play God of War.
Play it.
Fuck is wrong with you? Go play God of War.
Why are you
Quit
watching the show?
this.
Oh,
Go play God of War.
Wait,
Next up,
Boy.
Will Arnett is going to voice Sweet Tooth in the highly anticipated live-action Twisted Metal TV show coming to everyone's favorite streaming platform, Peacock.
With The Office.
With The Office, of course.
I want to do a little additive to this. So they've also, we haven't really talked about it, but they announced the guy that plays Sandman. I forget his name from Spider-Man 3. He's going to be in it. And they announced Nev Campbell, Scream fame, it will be in this show as well. So that's
really going all out with the cast.
Pretty decent cast so far that they've announced. And obviously Anthony Mackie, but Will Arnett, like, come on, dude. Will Arnett is Sweet Tooth. Like, you're getting me. You're getting me.
Will this be good? Is my question. I just don't know. Yeah, it's I can't wait to get a trailer for this. Honestly, just to see like what's going on here, because they must have some idea. Because this is just the wildest one to me. That's like, why is this being made into a TV show?
So is he just voicing? It's gonna be a complete CG character.
I don't know.
Or is he gonna do some?
I mean, it's a live action show, right? So you figure.
But he has like a.
It does say just voicing though, so.
Oh, it does say just. Let me see. It does say just voicing.
Let me look at that. I mean, that's specifically how it was.
Yeah, let me go to that Game Informer.
So it must be true then.
Yeah, let me go to the Game Informer thing. It does say will voice Sweet Tooth.
Voice Sweet Tooth. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe
because he has like a flaming skull head with a mask on.
Yeah,
and he's buff. Like, well, and that's not buff either.
Doctor Strange coming to Disney Plus June 22nd.
Sweet.
That's really quick. Or is that, do you have to buy that?
No, at this point,
probably just be there.
That's quick though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, his name is Hayden, or Thomas Hayden Church. That's his name.
Whose name?
Oh, the Sandman. He's going to be in it. Thomas Hayden Church. Then the lady from Encanto, Stephanie Beatriz, is also going to be in it. She was in Brooklyn Nine-Nine as well.
Man, there's a lot of people in this.
The cast is looking pretty solid so far. It's exciting.
It's such a weird one. Yeah, I can't wait for a trailer for this just to see exactly what's going on here. But
I know. I mean, is this coming out next year? Do we know?
I'm assuming they haven't even started filming yet. So, I mean, probably, maybe decent chance late 2023. But yeah, I don't know. They're just ramping up on casting right now, it seems like. So, who knows when they start filming? Probably soon.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything on Twisted Metal there, Sims?
He doesn't want it.
Couldn't give a rat's ass. I couldn't give a shit about the Horizon thing. Couldn't give a shit about the Gran Turismo thing. I just think it's a waste of money, and I don't want to watch them. But I will watch them, and I'll be a massive hypocrite when they're good.
Cool.
If they're good.
I'm glad we all know that. The Gran Turismo one got some news after the show last week that Neil Blomkamp is going to fucking is going to fucking direct it.
Did you see the story after that? That apparently that was not even the case. I saw after that.
Is
That's
that
now
not real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
I saw that after somebody
like the oddest choice.
Yeah. Somebody had mentioned it or something, and then it actually really isn't the case. I'm not too sure. That's a really weird story there. So that's why I didn't put it in our stories, because like it didn't seem like maybe it's actually true. So, but that would be weird. Neil Blomkamp doing some sort of aliens meet cars.
Yeah. Like, are the cars gonna talk? Like, what's going on there? Herbie fully loaded, That's
Kirby meets District 9.
Yeah. Okay. I'd be cool with that.
With Owen Wilson.
Wow. Indeed. Next up then, the Callisto Protocol is now not a part of the PUBG universe, correcting the news story from last week.
Which is another expanding the news story.
Yeah. I guess. Which is weird because in the Game Informer thing, they talked about how it was. And then immediately after that, they were like, no, never mind. It's not.
Because then Glenn came out himself and was like, you know what? It's not.
Yeah, I think people were just getting too confused by it. Like, why is it even a part of the PUBG universe? So I think he was just like, it's not. But I would bet there's still references already built.
He said that
to PUBG.
He said that there's like Easter eggs to the universe. You'll probably get like PlayerUnknown's mask somewhere in there.
Yeah, and I mean that's all you were gonna get in connection to PUBG, anyways. And they were just gonna say it's in the universe. But now I think just the confusion of people, and they were just like, all right, fuck this. Yeah, it's not a part of that universe because it was becoming too big of a headline about it.
Yeah, taken away from the game.
You think we'll get to see this game pretty soon? I mean, they've been talking about it quite a bit lately. So
the rumor is
right around the corner.
The rumor is like they're going to show it, and the rumor's releasing this year too. So maybe October. I don't know. Who knows?
That'd be a good time for it, right?
Yeah.
I think Greg Miller brought up a good point about the game. Is like you want to get this out before that Dead Space remake comes out.
Maybe.
Yeah. Unless it's better than that and like looks better than that and stuff like that, right? And
those screenshots look real good.
Yeah, I just think you don't want this and the Dead Space right on top of each other. You know, the Dead Space remake.
Definitely not within the few months.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want because that Dead Space remake is what, January 23rd, something like that. So imagine this came out in like February or whatever. It's like, you don't want that.
Yeah.
Don't want
maybe push it if it is push it or something.
Yeah. Nonetheless, I'm excited to see this game finally.
Yeah.
Sims, Callisto Protocol.
I can't remember this game.
No.
You don't remember Callisto Protocol?
That's a lot.
I do get this one confused with the one that Capcom announced with that weird.
I'm a Pragmata.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. When are we going to see Pragmata again? It's been a while.
Yeah, Capcom. I want to see that. I mean, Capcom. They put their logo on the Summer Game Fest.
They're there. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe Game Fest next week. Who knows?
Maybe we'll get like some Resident Evil 8 DLC. Maybe Street Fighter 6.
They did say gameplay this summer for Street Fighter.
They did?
I believe so.
Is this the one?
The trailer was announced.
So this is the one that from the.
This is the one that the Dead Space guy is making. Yeah.
I didn't know it was in the PUBG thing anyway. So.
It's not.
Well,
it's not anymore.
Yeah. It's not now. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, they look decent, man. Scary stuff, cool, man. Scary games, cool. Scary films, no good.
No good.
Oh my god, you double down so much.
But the thing is, I'm being legit as well. Like, I genuinely believe it. Like, I don't like many of them. Like it takes a lot for me to like. Oh, I enjoy this.
But Days
Can't
Gone
wait for you to play the Corey.
Days Gone, great game. Days Gone, great game.
Days Gone, good. You know.
Oh, Days Gone is good. Yeah. Okay, great. Boozer. All right. Callisto Protocol. No longer part of the PUBG universe. Next up, then, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, the sequel to 2019 Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, has been announced. This game picks up with Cal Kestis 5 years after the events of the first game. That's pretty much all the information we got about it. Daniel?
Yeah.
We stoked? We got stoked,
Who is the man in the pod?
That's the question.
That's
we don't
the question.
know.
Who is it? Is it Cal's brother?
He's the survivor.
He's definitely Cal's brother.
No,
Cal's
he's
brother.
Wow, he's the survivor, though, for
meaningless. Like, okay, he's got a brother. Great.
Yeah, that's who the title is referring to, 100%.
So let me get this straight. This game is in between, Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, right?
Correct.
It's still, but so was the first game. It's still in that era. Yeah.
What's it called? What is it? What's the first one of the first?
Revenge of the Sith.
And then
there's Phantom Menace. Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith.
No, the original trilogy.
Oh, A New Hope.
That's where it starts. A New Hope. I always get mixed up. Yeah. So this is obviously the bad guys win, kind of, Revenge of the Sith, and then all the Jedi have to fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
And then Cal's like hiding.
Correct.
And then the events of the first game.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, man.
Now that's 5 years after, and now it actually lines up perfectly with where the Obi-Wan show is right now, which is I don't know, which Cal's popping up in there.
So apparently, this guy is not in this trailer. Apparently, this guy is not the Grand Inquisitor. He just kind of is the same race.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
My first reaction was, maybe it is. Yeah. He kind of looks like him, but
yeah, it still might be. I don't know. I mean, they haven't said anything official on that, so I don't know. But yeah, maybe it could be. I don't know why you do two people in the same race like that.
They do that all the time.
Yeah, I guess it's just kind of weird if you're not. I mean, you might as well put the Grand Inquisitor in that, right?
I mean, he could be some sort of political leader or something.
Sure.
Who do we think the guy in the tube is? Let's just talk about that. I mean, he has to be someone that we know.
Does he?
Yeah. They're not making another Jedi that we don't know.
I think they are. I think it's a new character. I don't know. I mean, who else would it be?
That's my question. No.
2-player. Yeah. I mean, there is rumors that you're playing as a different character than
you're playing as him.
The first 15 minutes you Cal casters, and then
then he dies.
No, he dies. Yes,
dies. gets stabbed. Maybe he dies in Obi-Wan. You know, how bad would
Oh
that
my
be?
god,
think
he's
we'll
in episode
see-
6.
Do you think we'll see like a real life Cal one day?
I hope so.
100%. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they casted that actor for a reason. I think we'll get him
Yeah.
someday. If probably not in this Obi-Wan show, but I think you'll definitely see him at some point.
I think so.
And he would be dead by.
I mean, we don't know.
You don't know.
They say if they did another trilogy, he'd be dead, wouldn't he, by then? Technically.
Yeah,
yeah.
because technically, like it's
I
like
mean, the
30
Jedi's
years later
age.
for the
I
new.
I
set
mean,
of
even by
Obi-Wan.
the time the sequels pick up, he'd be very old at
Yeah.
that point. Yeah, so I don't if he even is alive. He's probably not even alive, honestly.
It's technically, I mean, he's younger than like Han at this point, right? So like,
Yeah, I mean, it
So,
might
like-
be like
so
the same age actually.
I have
somewhere around
another
there?
question
Yeah.
because I've been getting into Star Wars quite a lot, right? So
Sweet.
I'm thinking Clone Wars because Disney Plus have got like this like timeline thing. So obviously
Yeah,
it starts
yeah.
off with Phantom Menace. I think Phantom Menace is what they do, which is visual. Because a lot of it before the Phantom Menace is all book and comic related, right? And then it
none
goes,
of that's
like-
canon yet. I mean, they did have the High Republic stuff now. That's canon.
So there's a lot of like I think it's like Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, and a lot of the Clone Wars, and then Revenge of the Sith. So in that bracket, they have like certain episodes you're supposed to watch. Because I watched like a YouTube video the other day of like Obi-Wan's got like he had a girlfriend, and then like there's this like, and then before all this there was a
Satine.
guy, and he's got this wicked like sword that isn't a lightsaber but is a lightsaber, which looks fucking dope.
That is the dark
Um,
saber that is
I've-
in Mandalorian.
I'd not seen that yet. And then I found out that like Ahsoka, that everyone apparently likes. Apparently,
My favorite.
Anakin.
Have you never heard Daniel talk about Ahsoka?
Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah, I've heard. But like, apparently, that's Anakin. Like, he trained her. Like, he
That's
wasn't
his
like he
Padawan.
wasn't old enough
That's-
to be like. How is he training? How has he got his own little pod one when he's?
He was the best of the best.
He's the best,
You know,
yeah.
he's
But he's a
you get a
fucking
Padawan
idiot.
when you're
Like,
that good.
He's the
pretty
chosen
smart.
one. He's the
Is
chosen
he
one.
smart, really? Do you not
He's
see
pretty
the
smart.
trilogy? You know, you not see that trilogy.
What? What? What do you
Darth
mean?
Vader turned into
What
a
did he
bad
do?
guy.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Remember that? No. No?
You should talk to Sloan because he's always Empire's right. He always says that.
I mean, they're
Like-
not wrong, right? I mean,
Like,
they got the right
Anakin's
idea.
just
for
a
them.
mardy little punk, and some old fucking nonce whispered sweet nothings in his ear, and all of a sudden he's all like, "Wow, I'm a bad guy now." Like that's
Maybe
Star
they
Wars
should have
for
made him
ya.
a master. Make him a master then. I mean,
No,
you know,
You should
y'all
fucking
fucked
eat
up.
on the floor with the rest
There's
of
a
the
lot
fucking
wrong with the Jedi too.
Order
Though,
66.
okay? There's a lot of criticisms with the Jedi, okay, and their whole weird religious cult as well. All right,
But no,
There's a lot of problems
I did watch this like
The Jedi-
timeline thing.
They're not supposed to be meddling with the political stuff. That's not what they're
No,
doing.
they
That
fucked up.
was their downfall.
and they fucked up hard.
But no,
Go
yeah.
ahead.
Anyways,
I'm into
who's in
Star
the
Wars.
tank?
I've got a couple more questions. Sorry. I
Sure,
know,
go ahead.
I know. So,
If you're
I
gonna
might-
watch Clone Wars, I don't know how they have it set up in the Disney Plus thing. You said they just have particular
they
episodes
have
because that's the way you want to
particular
do it.
episode. Yeah.
There's a lot of filler in Clone
Yeah.
Wars, a lot of bad filler, honestly.
Yeah,
So-
I like it all, but that's just me.
There's a lot of
I
episodes
wanted to watch
and
it
only a
all.
little bit of
Yeah.
Steve. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That is debatable. A little bit of me.
you'll be watching Clone Wars for a year if you watch
Yeah.
every fucking episode.
So I'm thinking about. I'm even like looking at like Star Wars, like Fallen Order again. I'm like, I just want to swing a lightsaber about.
I also re-download it just in case if Cal pops up in Obi-Wan, then I might go
Oh,
play that.
baby.
And then The Force Unleashed, like that's not canon, is it?
No.
No.
So I want to play that again
But,
because that was fucking
here's,
sick.
here's a little tidbit for you. Sam Witwer is the voice of Darth Maul. So
In
Sam
Clone
Witwer was
He plays Star Killer in
so he
Force Unleashed.
yeah he's actually like and he is the best Darth Maul. I don't
I
care
think
about Ray Park.
They'll
Like-
bring back that character at some point. I just don't think it'll be in the same place in that timeline, and he won't even be. He'll be similar to his character in Force Unleashed, but I think he'll be doing something completely different.
Maybe.
Darth Maul got robot legs or something, I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah, he got spider legs. It's really cool.
He's awesome.
He gets
in
rid
the
of him later
cartoons.
again. Yeah,
Apparently he's a good
He's
guy
great.
now.
nah, he's like Vegeta. No, not even.
No,
Vegeta.
he's not. No, Vegeta's
Yeah.
a good guy.
Vegeta.
He's a bad
Vegeta.
guy. Dragon Ball Z.
Ball Z. You know Dragon Ball Z.
Get out of here.
He teams up. Well,
I don't want to spoil too much,
Yeah,
but
I saw him
Yeah,
around the
watch
table
Bro.
with Ahsoka.
He
and they-
pretends
they-
to be-
They're drinking some Jedi tea or something.
he pretends to be good. He's not. He's bad.
get through Clone Wars as quick as possible, and then watch
You
all
can get
of
to Rebels.
Yeah,
He
'cause
gets to
Rebels is fucking great.
And the final season of the Clone Wars,
Fucking great.
so good.
Yeah.
It's only like 10 episodes. And then
Bad
you get to
Batch,
Bad
very
Batch.
good.
Isn't the first episode like a movie?
Of what?
Yes.
Yeah,
Clone
yeah.
Wars.
There's a movie.
Yes.
Don't watch that. That is horrible.
It's not great. It's okay.
I mean, you
I like
kinda have
Star
to
Wars,
watch
so
that,
it's
but
whatever.
it's just
I'm
man.
gonna log in. I'm gonna take some pictures of what it wants me to watch.
Okay.
Sure. Okay, back to the game. Jedi Survivor.
Tube guy. Yeah.
Tube guy. Yeah. The only one I could think of that it could be and would be very cool, Revan from Knights of the Old Republic. Maybe bring him back some way. Yeah, maybe he's still alive somehow.
But there are
I don't know.
rumors that
He's
he's
been in
in
that tank.
High Republic, right?
Sure. I mean, I'm sure he's still gonna be in the Knights of the Old Republic remake, which I'm sure they're gonna make
No,
canon
I mean,
now.
yeah, and that might be in the High Republic era, right?
Yeah. Well, it's gonna have to be, right? But
Yeah. So you think that they're taking him to
maybe you
modern
could,
time?
you could bring him forward, right? And it's like, yeah,
That would be
maybe you could
cool.
do that. Yeah, that'd be very cool. That's the only one I could think of, though. I don't know who else it would be that we would already know of. It's either that or just like some guy that used to be a Jedi. He uses the Force and whatnot, and
Alright,
got put in
sticking
a
to
tank a
Star
long time
Wars.
ago.
Okay, we're sticking to Star Wars. Okay, I've got my
Yeah,
Disney Plus app. Up.
Who else do we know that has survived? Is
Everyone
Kanan
Collection,
too?
originals.
Would Kanan
Star
be too
Wars-
young still?
Star Wars in timeline order. So we've got Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the final season.
Mhm.
So he just wants me to
They
watch the
skip
final
all the way to
season.
the final season. Wow.
Apparently so.
Yeah, there's a lot to watch in there, but
You got to watch
And
all
then-
like the Mandalore stuff. And,
Yeah.
There's
all
like
the Maul
Revenge of the
stuff.
Sith, Bad Batch,
Yep.
Solo, Kenobi, Rebels, Rogue One, New Hope, Empire Strikes, Return of the Jedi, Mando, Boba, Resistance,
You don't need to watch Resistance.
Resistance is bad.
Mandalore,
And then the new stuff.
Culture, Star Wars Vision, Star Wars.
Is there a chance? it's
Star
Kanan?
Wars: The Clone Wars essential episodes.
You tell me, is there?
How old is Kanan at this point? He's an adult when you hit Rebels. Like
Yeah.
that's not far after this.
So
it didn't look like him though.
So it's saying
he
Clone Wars essential
know.
episodes. We've got-
I think it's a new character more than likely. I think it's their
You
own
think so?
character that they made. Yeah, I think.
Let me
think
see
it's,
if I can pull up a picture.
Clone Wars
I need-
essential episodes. Series 1, Episode 1. Series 1, Episode 5. Series 2, Episode 5. Series 2, Episode 6. Series 2, Episode 7.
and they have it laid out like that in Disney Plus.
This is under Star Wars essential episodes. And then we
Like
got
that's
series.
the website name.
This is on Disney Plus in like their little
Oh,
like,
okay.
brackets because
I
they've
didn't
got
know
like
they had it laid out like that.
they've got Obi-Wan collection, Darth Vader collection, originals, Star Wars timeline order, but they say the Clone Wars the last series is the only thing you need to watch.
There's a bit more of the Clone Wars I would definitely watch, but
Yeah, but they say in the essential episodes of Clone Wars is like a lot of season 2, 8, 12, series 2, episode 13, series 3, episode 2, series 4. So none of hardly any series 3, series 4.
hey, you don't got to read this all off. Yeah, just
Series 4.
watch the essential of what they're telling you to watch. I guess maybe look it up on Reddit because I feel like they have a better layout.
Yeah, because there's an episode in season 1 you have to watch.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Jedi Survivor coming out sometime next year. Got a 2023 release window. When do we think next year? I'm thinking like Mayish. Same time.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
But like,
May
I still
the
think
4th.
May.
maybe right around now.
It
I was
doesn't
gonna say, I
work
still
on May
think-
the 4th.
They did announce Star Wars Celebration going in like mid-April next year.
Oh,
Maybe like
No.
a Friday during Star Wars
Yeah.
Celebration. I could see that.
Like they're gonna
Maybe.
be competing with Starfield, I assume, because I think Starfield's May. So,
Yeah,
but they
May
don't
the
have a
4th.
date.
I mean they're going to be competing with a lot, honestly. At that
Yeah.
time, I mean, there's a lot coming out. In the
Maybe
first
they'll
half.
push it. Maybe they'll push it to the
You know what?
to
You might get.
the end of the
It's
year.
a leap. Is it a leap year next year? Though?
I don't know if they'll push anything because I don't
No, it's
think.
not.
I mean, they're not scared of
No,
anyone.
no.
It's
No,
Star
no.
Wars.
But still, they want the whole time.
Sure, I get that, but like even if you could get like a few weeks away from Starfield, you'll be okay.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
I mean, May the 4th is a Thursday.
Mhm.
Are you coming?
Maybe
Are you
comes out
guys
the
coming
next
over
day.
to London then, or what? Because the Star Wars Celebration thing's in London this year, isn't it?
Oh, it's in London next
It's
year.
at the
All right,
Excel,
well,
yeah, man.
Guess we're all flying over to
That
London.
sounds awesome. That
Yeah, man.
does sound
I'm like, oh, I might go. You know,
yeah.
That'd be badass, actually.
a friend of mine, a big Star Wars nerd, he's going.
Oh, fucking nerd.
Fucking nerd.
Jedi Survivor sometime next year. Can't
Star
wait.
Wars podcast.
So
Looking forward to it.
Jeff Grubb had this title like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, he said he'd
he
known
had
for a
everything about
long
this
time. As
goddamn
well.
game.
Yeah.
Next up, then, Darkest Dungeon 2 full release is set to come out sometime in February next year.
Oh,
Game been early access for quite a while.
A little while.
Yeah.
Yeah. So excited.
Yeah, you like the first game?
Yeah, me and Sloan haven't beaten it, but we were really far in the game. We only need to beat the dungeon, I think, 2 more times. This game is completely different, gameplay wise. So we're still looking forward to playing this. We're gonna probably co-op it. I guess technically it isn't a co-op game, but we play it at we like go through everything at the same time. Yeah, I'm very excited. Very excited. It's one of my most anticipated, but I don't really like the time it's coming out at this point. I don't think it needs to be February.
Yeah. There's nothing in February right now. I mean, there will be certainly, but
well, then maybe it is a good time.
Yeah, it might be a good thing. I mean, you might get it where it's just like that week. You know what I mean?
Ooh, yeah. This is going to take longer than a week probably to play.
Yeah, these long. What do you?
The
do
first one's super
like the
long.
roguelikes where you like take a crew into a cave, right? No.
I mean, yes, but this one is more roguelite than the first game. The first game was about like building your characters, building up the town, then going and doing dungeons and stuff. So it's kind of like had some rogue elements to it, but this game seems way more roguelite. Like you're doing runs, more like Hades than anything.
Cool. Sims, any interest? Darkest Dungeon 2?
Never heard of it. Sorry.
Never heard of it? No. Never heard of him. Good guy.
Have you? Darkest.
He's gonna look it up now. All right,
He was asking, have you heard of the series?
I've heard of it. I've never played it. It sounded cool. I remember Damon Hatfield talking about it on GameScoop. He made it sound pretty cool. Yeah. But I've never tried it myself.
This game looks like a right fucking nerdy game that I wouldn't play. That V Rising though looks a bit cool, doesn't it?
The what?
Yeah, I like vampires.
Yeah, man.
Is that that Chinese game going around?
That vampire game?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not cool enough to know.
No, okay.
He's not
yeah,
cool.
I just heard about it. So,
cool,
whatever.
Sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm just telling you fact. Okay.
All right. Thanks for breaking the news to me, bud.
It's all right, man. All right.
I'm upset now.
It's good.
Next up,
This cat. Man.
John Madden is on the new cover of Madden NFL 23 as a
way.
special tribute.
Oh, is it? Oh, is that a big thing then? Sorry.
Yeah,
Yes.
John Madden, recently deceased.
Oh, so he's
away.
not on the. Oh, he's
No,
on
he
the
is
cover.
the cover. He's on the cover. He will be
Didn't
the
he die
cover.
like 2 years ago?
No, he
A year
died
ago?
this year.
We definitely
He
spoke
died
about
this
it.
year.
This year.
That was this year.
He died this
Fuck.
year.
We definitely spoke
Yeah.
about it, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, that's cool then. Good for Madden.
It's I put it in here. I felt like it was a story I wanted to mention because it is very cool they're doing it. I hope they're just not trying to cash on his death. It feels like it's cool and good that they're doing it because even that image they had like an older cover that kind of looked like that too. But like, I hope that they're just not like cashing on John Madden's passing. You know,
Just to put him on the cover.
Yeah.
It's a cool tribute thing. I wonder if they're gonna also have like, will that be like a special cover and then like also have an athlete on there? Or...
You would hope not, right?
No, yeah,
Celebrate him.
Yeah, I mean that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
It's just like, hey, we don't got to pay anyone to be on the cover now.
I guess that's true.
Yeah. All right, John Madden, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, John.
I'll find a new
The
story.
legend.
What happens
dude.
if
He's
John
the
Madden
legend.
gets injured in heaven? Like, then we know it's the curse is like real.
How do you get injured in heaven?
Yeah,
Like, just
I
falls
don't
over, hurts his
understand.
toe or something, and be like, "Oh, this
That could
curse is
happen.
real."
How would we know?
I reckon he'd let somebody know.
That's a really good point. How would we know? God's gonna come down
Just
and
tweets
tell
it
us.
out. Oh, I just stubbed my toe out for the season. Steve's fucking funny.
You look at it, it says iPhone from heaven. Like, that's his location.
Location.
All right, our final news story. We got our first look at gameplay.
Why is
for
this
Sonic
not the first
Frontiers.
story?
Because no one cares. This game looked horrible.
No
we got our first
one
look
cares.
at game. Shut up. We got our first look at gameplay for Sonic Frontiers over at IGN this will be the game. This will be their IGN first for this month, which is their weird news story thing.
It's kind of a Game Informer cover story, but all online.
Yeah. So we will be getting more Sonic Frontiers information throughout the month, which we may or may not talk about. Guys, did you watch the gameplay? And if so, what did you think?
I did.
I watched about 3 minutes of it yesterday.
3 minutes? That's all you could get through, huh?
Well, I was like, it was late. I just watched Stranger Things, and I was like, it was alright, isn't it? It's good. It looks. Alright, okay. What is it? What is it? Like, it looks so good. But what are you doing? Like, what?
Yeah, it was not a great way to
Why are there
reveal.
ramps just floating?
See, like, I thought stuff looked cool, but there were so many pop-ins and stuff like that. Where I was like,
it did look rough around the old edges.
It looked so rough and around the edges, and I don't know. Part of it looked cool, but then I don't know.
Why was he not running fast?
What are you doing?
Like Sonic says,
there's like momentum. Yeah,
I like the idea of like a puzzle platformer, and
but it doesn't
just going around doing these different puzzles and stuff like that. But I don't know.
You say
they need
momentum,
to start,
but like it didn't really have much. As much as it's an open world,
it builds.
It didn't look like there was much to build on.
Yeah.
No, I'm just mean how he runs. It takes
like,
a second, then he.
Every time I've ever played a Sonic game, like stopping is the worst thing ever. Like
yeah.
It just kind of looked like
we watched that.
Here's a giant open world, and they just put a bunch of random shit everywhere.
What did you know? Did you think?
Yeah, it's like that's cool, but it's like I don't know. Also, like, what's the goal here? What are you doing in this game? Like,
that is what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
they needed to. They needed to start with a reveal. What's the story? What are you doing? What's this world? All of this. Don't just jump from the first point to like 5 points down the line. You need to start and show what this game is first. And then this like gameplay reveal should have been the second or third thing they showed, or fifth thing they showed for this game. They barely showed anything.
I get you want to go for the whole Breath of Wild theme, but Breath of Wild, I mean, you know that
we had a teaser.
You're doing the 4 divine beasts, and then fucking, that's it. That's the objective of the game. And then you go.
Yeah, they showed story of that game first.
What's the Ganon in this?
Yeah.
Why have we not redone Sonic Adventures? Like,
you mean Sonic Heroes?
No,
you mean Sonic Boom?
No, Sonic Adventure 1.
Heroes. No.
What about Sonic 06?
No. Sonic
Why
Adventure
are there so
1.
many random Sonic games?
There's way too many.
The Sonic Adventures 1 and 2 were really good for the Dreamcast. Really good.
There's a lot of good Sonic games, yeah.
No, there's like 4.
Sonic
1,
Heroes
2, and 3. And Sonic Adventure 1.
And 2. I mean,
does this game get you guys excited? Like, did you guys watch this and think, oh, I'm gonna buy this?
I watched and I need to see more. That's my takeaway.
Yeah,
I'm not like the most negative. I don't think it. I agree. There was a lot of pop in, and it kind of just seemed like he was kind of plopped in this world.
It looked like a tech demo.
Yeah, or just some sort of mod. Like they modded him into a world. It definitely seems like it needs more time and needs to come out this year. Because the rumor is supposed to be this year. I don't think they have a date, but it needs to come out next year. Take another year.
You bunt that,
Yeah. Take another year.
Y'all gotta fix that. Especially if that was running on. I was watching this gameplay. I'm like, this gotta be the Switch version, right? It's like there's no way it's right.
I mean, it's a nice little direction to go, but it just doesn't look right. If that makes sense. Like, no, I mean, I noticed that it was like it didn't seem like it didn't look like it was running very well, and there was some popping here and there. But I was more looking at just like what are we doing? Like, why is there these weird things? And why? I mean, I know we didn't focus on like combat, but like, what are we doing? Like, why?
Yeah.
Like, I was just like, why? Where's the like cool Sonic music and like the backdrops of like tidal waves coming in and like, I don't know. It's weird.
Someone brought up the idea that maybe you're like building your own stuff in there as well. Like you could put your own ramps and rails and stuff like that in there too. And like that'd be a cool idea. It looks like the type of game that would do that. But I just don't know what the objective is here.
It has so much Breath of the Wild. There was that little like puzzle thing he was doing to get like a Korok seed, basically.
No, that's what it seemed like. It almost seemed like all these different little puzzles were shrines or like shrines. Maybe not that puzzle heavy, but maybe more platform focused as well. But yeah, I don't know. It's a weird game.
Weird.
Yeah,
Very weird.
Very weird. All right, guys, that'll do it for the news. We'll now move on to what we've been playing. Steven Sims, what have you been playing?
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
I mean, I only started it the other day. I was like, right, I'm gonna dedicate my life to this game. I aim to just do the story,
Right.
but the problem is I've
That's
already
what
played
you do
like.
when you first start every game.
Yep,
All right,
100%,
I'm gonna dedicate my life to this.
Right, first of all, I'm the funny one, not you. Okay, you host. I make jokes, and Daniel, he's the wise man. All right, know your role. Okay?
I think I'm all three of those.
you bring everything. We're just here. We're just here.
You're lucky to be here.
I've already played like 12 hours of this game, so like, I'm just noticing like the game's slow, like and there's a lot of talking, a lot of blah blah blah. I'm just like, ugh.
Very narrative focused game.
Yeah, it's very blah blah. I mean, I know it sounds horrible. I'm being very disrespectful. But it's because I've already heard it and I kind of know what's gonna happen next. But like, it's like, oh, follow Jackie, and like Jackie's just fucking taking his sweet ass time, and I'm like, I'm in this lift. You know what I mean?
What
like,
background did you choose?
Oh, I can't. Honestly, I've started it that many times. I think I started on a computer as a corpo or as a street kid. I think I'm a nomad. It gives me a lot of nomad talkings because I think I went to nomad because I wanted to try it in the 4K because I was like, oh, maybe the desert looked good in 4K. So I think I'm a nomad. Yeah. I'm just waiting for Jackie to,
Hurry the fuck up, Jackie.
Die already.
But yeah, I mean, like, I know my first like gunplay, like going into that area for the spider bot, and it was just like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel good. I don't know. Like I just like, ugh. I just want to get to where I am. I know that I've got some Johnny Silverhand stuff to do, and I really don't want to do it. I'm just going through the motions of like trying to get to where I was. And that's my problem.
I mean, if you don't like what you're doing, I say don't do it.
I do and I don't. I am enjoying it because I just know what's happening. I'm like, I've done this before, and it's hard to. It's like, if you put 20 hours into a game and then you lose that save, and you're like, well, I'm gonna do it again. It's a slog, in it. It's painful. It's like being kicked in the nuts. It's hard. It hurts. Yeah, we
hurts for a while.
We can all like, you get the pain, then you get the stomach ache, and then you feel sick. Like, it's just, that's where I'm at. I've got stomach ache. Worst feeling. There's no worse as well when it's your fault. Like,
if you run into a wall or some shit.
I remember once, right? Story time with Steve. I was doing this. My kids had this bunk bed. I was taking it apart, so I was trying to get the slats out, like these wooden things. And obviously, I'm gonna hammer the slats towards me, not away from me. And I'll let you realize what happened. I just twatted it, and the slats just straight on the money. And I just laid there like a fucking jeb end. Just like, I deserve this.
Nice.
Not worse than testicle pain.
Nothing. Very quickly. Oh man, there's a game. I was looking for a brick. Remember this old Brick Breaker game for the SNES? I can't remember the name now. Remember Brick Breaker game, SNES. Come on.
Dig Dug.
I don't know. Breakout?
Dig Dug.
Oh no. It's like you get like guns and shit. You're like in space.
Okay, well it's for the SNES, which means it's before 95, which means it's a bad game. So what a bad game.
God.
Anyway, so I was looking for that on the
I thought it was everything before 2000.
No, everything before 95 is bad.
Arkanoid.
Arkanoid. Yeah.
So I was like, I really fancy playing that.
Is that a Pokemon?
No, it's like,
it sounds like one.
It's cool, man. Like, anyway, I remember playing it with friends' ass.
Arkanoid, I choose you. You guys, I can hear that.
So anyway, so I was looking for the older selection on SNES games. It's not there. But I was like, while I'm here, Super Mario World, and I got stuck. As daft as that sounds, because I couldn't figure out how to progress. Because one of the worlds require you to go into a level and get a key or something.
Okay.
Anyway, so I finally figured it out. When I say figured it out, YouTubed it. So I played
Sure.
that today. Super Mario World, man.
The goat, dude. It's the goat.
Shout out, man.
Yeah.
Like, this
game.
is
Oh
this
my
is the
god,
phone
you
for
need
yeah?
to be stopped.
Like,
You
Horrible
need to
game.
be stopped.
Look at this.
Horrible.
Look. Why can't I do this to this phone? I just want it to do what I want it to do.
It's an old phone, number one.
Anyway, that's it. Look.
Why don't you contact Apple support?
Yeah, Arkanoid. Yeah.
There you go. Asteroid.
I just fancy playing
It's
that.
not Asteroid.
Sure.
Asteroid's what you're
Asteroid.
shooting
Asteroid.
around.
They're all the same fucking thing.
They're not the same.
All
But
the
no.
same thing. All bad games.
So yeah. Super Mario World. I'm on Castle 5 now. There you go. And guess who? And I swear that I do not use the rewind feature.
I don't care if you do or not. Use it.
Listen, mate. I've not lost a life.
Yeah, I'm
This
sure.
game
use
thinks
it.
I'm sick at this game. This guy's like,
Yeah,
oh,
you got
excuse
what?
me,
Like 80 lives already?
Yeah, man. Sick, man.
All right, cool. Daniel, what you been playing?
So I have finally caught up. I am all done with Kingdom Hearts. I have completed I am done with the entire franchise.
Congratulations.
How do you feel?
I am
How do you feel?
World.
fine.
Fine.
Man,
I feel
now.
lighter.
Yeah, sure.
Daniel
Like-
doesn't even realize it, but he's in a straitjacket in an insane asylum right now.
Oh my
He's
god.
being knocked, and they let him do this show still.
Yeah, now I'm just waiting for the 3 years before Kingdom Hearts 4 now.
That's
Um,
bitterly
Come on.
6 years. Come on
3
now.
years.
It's
Yeah,
It's not
pump
gonna be
those
that
numbers up, buddy.
You're
it's not
getting a
gonna be that
Nintendo
long.
3DS game by then.
Yeah, surprised there hasn't been one yet. Yeah, really 3 was crazy. That ending was weird.
I like how
It
hard
was
Donald goes at the end there.
Yeah, the Zeta flare.
Yeah.
Apparently, I didn't know, but apparently that spell cannot be used by very many people. And apparently, he's one of the most powerful wizards in all of Final Fantasy.
He's a powerful duck, man.
Which is
Oh, I'll put
insane.
Donald against any of these Final Fantasy. We'll wreck them.
Yeah, Donald's little move was really cool. Yeah, they definitely try to hit every single group at the end, which was really cool to see. My boy Roxas came back.
Oilers.
But he was gonna come back. The one thing that I could tell that they had some budget at the end, because a lot of those fights were very like in the same looking area. You just kind of went to the
Sure.
next one, but I really liked it. We got like a full squad at the end of that game. Like Isa is like a
Yeah,
part
I
of-
mean, the problem is Sora's missing now.
yeah.
He's
So now
fuck-
I could see what that Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer was for.
sure.
We got everyone's there now. Every character we
Everyone's
know
here.
is here, and now we have a new buddy, Isa, which is really cool. That he's just like, yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, he's there now.
I'm part of the crew. I tried to kill you guys multiple times, but I'm here.
Get over it.
Yeah, get over it.
You know how many friends I got that tried to kill me before? A lot.
Are we gonna see all of the other members become good people too? Be part of the crew?
Might as well.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, if Ice is here, might as well just have everyone else.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? We're gonna get the plot of whatever Final Fantasy Versus 13 was in the next game. So
Yeah.
that'll be cool.
Yeah, you see the. Oh boy, what's his name again?
Which one?
What's that guy's name?
The
Red
guy
and
that
blue
looks
eye.
like Final Fantasy.
Yeah. What's that guy's name? Oh man, he says it.
It's something with a Y.
Seth the Roth.
Yeah, sure.
No,
Let's go with
no,
that.
because he looks like Riku. I can't remember his name.
Well,
But
he
there's
looks
the.
like it's Noctis from.
He looks like a mix of Noctis and Riku.
Yeah.
And because he has the hair that Riku has, but then he kind of looks like Noctis.
People that don't know, they're doing something weird in Kingdom Hearts now, where the post-credit scene was almost like a reenactment of the trailer for Final Fantasy Versus 13, which Tetsuya Nomura was supposed to direct.
Which became 15.
What was it called?
became
13
15.
versus 14.
Versus-
It was versus 13.
What?
That was it.
Versus
That was
13.
the whole time.
Yeah.
But then,
And then it
13
became-
became an MMO.
That became no, it was versus 13. Then it became 15.
And then the MMO was just 13.
The
No,
MMO was 14.
What was 13?
11 and
13 was
14
that
were
lightning one with
Yeah.
the
The lightning
360.
Oh,
change.
13 2. 13 1 and 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there was 3 games. 10 had 2 parts. 13 had 3.
13 had part 1, 2,
13
and
had
3.
3. 13 had 1.
Yeah, 1 and 2, and then Lightning Returns.
I don't remember.
It's very odd.
Not
Anyways,
that
there's something weird going on there. Who knows?
Yeah,
Who knows
that
what
like
they're gonna do.
the trailer for VM Rex was super cool. Like I'm very curious what like who this guy is, and like because he hints at he basically says something to Sora, and he's just like, "Oh, my power isn't even needed yet." Then he kind of goes away. Like I don't know what they're hinting at with this guy, or like what.
So
he
they
means.
always, the Kingdom Hearts games always, there's like a secret boss, and it's always the hardest boss is the main antagonist of the next game. And in the DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3 and Remind, that he's the boss in that the hardest boss in the game. You can go
So
fight.
he's thinking he's the villain?
Oh, he's definitely.
He didn't seem villain to me.
Yeah,
but-
I mean, you fought him, so I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just going by logic there, you know.
I got hints more that he was going to help
logic.
him, but
Logic, you know?
yeah,
This is logic, Soups. All right.
I definitely got. For me, I got hints that he was going to help Sora when he needed him to help him, but I don't know. Who knows?
Cool. I'm very happy about this. Now we'll just get Sims to play it, and then we'll just turn this whole podcast into a Kingdom Hearts show. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a good time, guys. We'll all buy black hoodies, always wear them. We'll never show our faces again.
I already do that.
Okay, cool. Anything else you've been playing, Dan?
Yeah, I'm playing Persona 5 still. I've
How's that going?
beaten the second area. Now I'm kind of in that like in between. Like, if you know the game, there's like a wait for the change of heart for the main villain. So like I am like about to change his heart, or his heart's about to change. So I'm like getting ready to like finish that kind of that end of 2 and then the second palace, and then going into the next palace. So this is about to be kind of where I stopped. I think I started the third palace in my initial playthrough, so I'm getting to that point. I think I'm about 20.
I have was that
No,
you just don't feel like
I'm enjoying every bit of it.
no show off.
I'm definitely getting to that new stuff. There's some like I'm doing some things like with Ryuji that I haven't done, because you can like hang out with him some of the days, and I didn't do a bunch of. I did some, but I'm further with him than I was. But yeah, I'm like 22 hours in. I am not playing Royal. I'm playing just 5.
You know, sad boy Barrett just posed for you all. What are you doing?
Yeah, I already owned 5. I'm not buying Royal. Like, why would I buy it? I have 5.
Barrett
Are you gonna
says
beat it this time, Daniel?
That's my plan. That's my plan.
Okay. You're going slower than you typically do with games.
I haven't I've just been working too much, so I've not played as much time. I've not had a ton of game time.
I would expect
much
you
as
to beat it by now.
No, or at least be further. Yeah, I know. I want to be further. But the other game I've been playing that we could talk about, I mean, you could talk a little bit about it. I have been playing Ghostwire Tokyo. I think I'm like 5. Yeah.
Me too.
I'm like 5 hours in, I think. 4.5, 5 hours in. So I think I'm getting pretty close. I think I'm like in chapter 3 or 4, somewhere around there. I'm not sure what chapter you're in, Connor.
I am not in 3 yet. I think you're a bit ahead of me now.
2 is a very long chapter.
Oh,
It takes a while to get through 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a very interesting game. Like I like a lot that's here. All the powers look super cool. Combat looks cool. There's a lot of things you could do in it. I don't know if it's the same for you. Game's a little choppy when I'm just moving around.
What are you running on? What mode?
I
looked into this quite deep.
Was it HDR performance?
HDR performance. Okay, I'm running on quality, but it's like the 6th quality option. So I read if you have a TV that runs up to 120 hertz or whatever,
I don't.
And then you put it on the mode I just said, whatever the 6th quality mode is, it's almost a lock 60 frames, and it's also in the quality mode, so you get ray tracing. So I've been doing that.
So is there a different? Should I try a different mode?
Maybe.
Are you seeing any choppiness? Just a little.
Yeah, a little. Certainly. Okay. Yeah, I know it's not locked completely at that mode, so
maybe it's just the game. I maybe I should try some of the other.
The game's
options.
fucking beautiful though.
It's very good looking. That's why the choppiness feels odd, because I'm like, man, this game looks really good to walk around Tokyo, but like, I hate seeing the choppiness. But yes, walking around Tokyo, it's a little empty. The story, I mean, it's not the most inventive story. I think there's some cool things they do, It's just really slowly doled out to you, which I think is because it's open world. I feel like it should just be a linear game.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. They should have just made this like a 12-hour linear thing. That would have been a better idea. I think this game's super cool though. It's really unique. There's a lot of different the different powers are very cool to me. You know, and you never see that in games. Just like a first person magic shit going on. Like,
Yeah,
you know, it legitimately is just like Doctor Strange. Like he's doing the same type of movements and stuff with his hands like that. I'm like, that's a really cool idea.
and he's just
really
like shooting.
like the vibe of it. You know, it's just it's not. It tries to be scary at certain points, definitely, but it's not like scary. It's definitely not like a horror game. I wouldn't describe it as that. More
There's some horror
I
parts.
guess. There's definitely horror elements, but it's not super deep into the horror. I just like all like the enemy designs and stuff like that too. I don't know. It's
enemy designs are pretty horror.
The atmosphere of this game is just very unique, and I think that's what's working for me. You know, because like Dying Light 2 I played a couple weeks ago, and it was just again another generic Ubisoft feeling open world game, and that was just not working for me because of the zombie stuff that I was just seeing over and over again. I mean, how many zombie properties have we been through now that I've, you know, through TV, movies, video games, stuff like that I've seen over and over again. So I was just kind of got sick of that. And then I'm playing this, and while there is a lot of generic open world stuff in this game, I think it's wrapped up in this, you know, unique package that with different stuff that I've never seen before, and that's kind of pushing me through it more.
Yeah, I think fighting these spirits are super cool, and they keep showing new ones.
Yeah.
Like you're a little behind me, but like, you haven't gotten to like the lady from the trailer yet, right?
Is that like the big lady that chases?
Yeah. She has like a cool hat on.
Yeah, there's a couple different ones of those, right? Yeah. I fought one of those, and like
they're not bosses. They're kind of just big enemies.
Yeah.
There are those. There are like the schoolgirls with no heads, and then you get the schoolboy with no head.
I mean, there's like Slender Man running around.
He's like the most basic one. You see the Slender Man all the time.
Like a grunt. Yeah.
And then there's a couple big Slenderman guys that are just bigger, and they have like a white faces. Like the spirits are super cool. There's like this little girl with like a yellow, very like Little Nightmares. She has that like raincoat on, and she like screams, and then more come. You have to like kill her very quickly.
I love this city as well, like just the open world.
Okay, it's cool.
It's just a giant city, you know, and it's like there's very few just giant city open world games, even though it seems like there should be a bunch of those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then the side quests are, you know, while generic and you are doing just very basic stuff, they got cool setups. Most of them, you know, you'll just be talking to a bunch of different spirits, and they'll need help with something to move on to the afterlife or whatever, and you know, you just go and do that, and those are cool enough. I think I'm gonna play it more linearly. I'm just gonna try to go main mission to main mission. I don't really need to do all this other side stuff, and I don't really want to do it either. But
I'm playing it linearly. Yeah, me too. And I am playing it very linearly. I don't really want to do a lot of the side stuff. If I see an animal, I will pet it. Every animal, a cat, dog.
Be warned.
I'm stopping.
A lot of cats
coming to get you.
A lot of cats, a lot of dogs, and I don't care if like the mission's right there. If there's a dog there, I don't care if the mission's there. I'm gonna pet the dog.
You can give the dogs food.
Yeah, you can give the dogs food. Yeah,
and I stocked up on dog food because I was like,
I have a good amount. Yeah,
see a dog and I don't have food to give it, I'm gonna be upset.
Yeah, I'm very curious what the story is going, because like in the world. It isn't like all of Tokyo that this has happened to, and it's not even the world that this has happened to. It seems to only be in Shibuya, so it's like what's happening outside, and what is like the outside world think is happening in here. You know, because there's that fog, and like it seems like it's just enclosed in this area, and I don't know where it's going. I'm very curious what's happening here. Like, is this one guy just like trying to get these spirits and collect them? I don't know.
Yeah, there's a very like base setup of like what's the main thing we're doing in the story, but then it's like a lot of the villains and stuff haven't been explained really to me at this point, and like even like the main protagonist hasn't really been explained to me that well. So I guess I'm not expecting like too much from the story, but I am expecting things to be explained at some point.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten much of the villains. I've gotten a little more of KK, which is your like spirit boy.
KK.
He seems pretty cool. I kind of like KK more than the main character.
Yeah, me too.
The main character's a little.
It's cool. They kind of do like a Venom thing with KK talking to you and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to spoil anything, but there is like more to that right? Like
Cool.
their relationship, like you know, and stuff like that. Like they definitely do a Venom thing, and he talks through his hand. I think that's really interesting. Like he'll like use the that's where he's talking out of.
Fucking
It's
love
not-
that song. It's so good.
It's gonna be the best
really is
movie
a
time.
good song.
You know,
No, it's
it definitely is.
Kiss from a Rose
Which one's
from
that?
Batman.
Seen it.
It's the Seal song.
Seen it.
Sims, you sing it. You like to
I
sing.
don't know it.
You know, Kiss from
No.
a Rose with Seal.
No, you got no choice. They're not sing.
It's
No,
from
I'm good.
Rose. It is thorny. Batman's coming. La la la.
That's not
Alright,
the
cool.
song.
Well, you
Yeah,
won't sing
Ghostwire
it, would
Tokyo.
you? So what?
Surprisingly,
How can we trust you?
That's a good point.
You don't have to trust me.
I'm
Right,
surprisingly into Ghostwire Tokyo though.
Venom.
It's definitely got me. I kind of wasn't expecting to like it that much, but
How much did you buy it for?
nonetheless, $30.
It's on sale, and that's why I bought it.
Yeah, it's on sale right
Connor
now.
was like, "It's $30."
Yeah,
so I was like, you know what?
I'm not getting notifications, so like I'll just pop up Discord and it's like 50 unread messages. I'm like, ooh, toilet
Great.
fodder.
Yeah, you haven't been talking a lot. I'm sure that's because of the phone.
Just this, honestly, this phone. I'd rather shout to the United States than type on this bag of shit.
I want to see you do that. Go to the edge of the UK and like
Just
try to shout to us.
That all you've been playing then, Daniel?
We played one game of Evil Dead.
Oh
yeah. I would like to play more with you. We
Yeah.
didn't get to play
We need
another
to
game.
Dive deeper into that. I don't
Why-
really
why,
know.
Why
exactly
only the
what's
one
going on
game?
yet.
What happened?
They're
I
long. They're fucking long.
they're like
matches, that's
half an
why.
hour matches, and then
Yeah.
the NBA. There was an NBA game I was gonna go play or go watch. So
You're gonna play, are you? Whoa, Mr. Big Shot. No
Yeah.
wonder he's got all that money. Fucking NBA.
Daniel's actually 7'8", if you didn't know.
Yeah. You're right.
On his
I was gonna go
knees.
watch the Heat game. So
Yeah,
didn't
maybe
get
we
to
can
play
talk more Evil Dead next week because I don't even really remember what the hell was going on when we were playing
Okay.
it, but
sure.
looked very cool.
Yeah, maybe we'll try to play this week.
What was that? Oh,
You
see
smoking
it?
the reefer?
I don't know. Trust me, it was midday on a Sunday. You damn right I was smoking the
The Lord, baby Jesus.
the last that I beat Alan Wake Remastered is the last that I beat.
Hey,
Yeah, and then I also played through the Alan Wake DLC, which I had never played before. And man, what a good time that was! Remedy makes some weird fucking DLC.
yeah.
I don't
that
know
the
if you guys
American
know.
What is the name of that? Yeah, American.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
No, that's a different game. That's like its own
Oh.
standalone.
I
thing.
thought that's what you meant.
No, that is not what I meant. There was 2 DLCs they made for proper Alan Wake. After I think they're called The Signal and The Writer. Anyways, if you don't know how Alan Wake ends, I'm gonna spoil it.
Go
It
for it.
ends and he gets trapped in like the dark dimension, and
That's
so-
right.
Yeah, and he's not like
I
dead,
mean-
but he's trapped in like this different nightmare dimension. And the 2 DLCs are basically just him trapped in this dimension with a bunch of trippy shit going on. And he's trying to find his way through it and try to get back to his own body, and it's very cool. It's there's a part in there where you like go through a Ferris wheel of Alan Wake's life. You can like actually look up and see,
Oh.
like different rooms throughout his life and stuff like that, and you're just like walking through it. It's a very trippy thing. There's also just like a lot of really trippy characters that pop up in this and stuff like that. It was really cool. It didn't really progress Alan Wake's story all that much. Spoilers for the ending of this DLC, I guess. He just finds his body, but he's still trapped in the dark dimension at the end of it. So it's just kind of like, okay, he's still trapped there. I know
Are you
that.
curious about the Control DLC?
I am. I'm very curious.
I
There's
kind of
much
just want to
so-
look that up.
Yeah, I kind of want to look it up. I've downloaded the Ultimate Edition for Control.
Okay.
So I don't know if I'm gonna replay through that. I kind of
Can you just pop into the DLC?
No, you can't just load up the DLC. I guess maybe I could. I would have to buy it, is the thing, on the regular PS4 version and then load into my old version. I guess. I mean, that'd be more simple than replaying the whole thing, but I don't know. I might just look it up because
It
I
might
don't
be
know if I
easier.
want to play through all of Control again. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very curious what that DLC is
Here's
like.
why.
You're muted. I can't. I
No, I'm
definitely
not.
want to.
I'm just baffled.
you're
There's no
not.
voice.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe if we're still in like a down period, come like July or whatever, then yeah, I'll probably pop in Control. Try to get
Oh
to
man,
that
it's so
DLC
good.
because I am super curious.
I did Control in
Yeah.
2 days, so you've got no excuse.
I mean, I've beaten Control is my thing.
Yeah,
It's
but
just
did
like
you though?
yeah, I did.
He said he did.
I did. I just didn't like it as much as you. It's I like Control. I mean, it's a good game. I just thought a lot of that main story was just nonsense. So was Alan Wake's, to be fair, but Alan Wake just vibes with me a little bit more. Alan Wake needs a melee button in the next game. I'm so curious now where they go with the sequel in this game because I don't think you do the same thing with the flashlight and the shadows and fighting them like that. Yeah, I think they're gonna do something completely different. So I don't know. They got
the horror game.
Because, it's gonna be a straight up horror game, which would be nice. Alan Wake, the first one, isn't that scary. I remember it being very scary back in the day, but
it's eerie.
Yeah, it's eerie.
Very atmospheric.
I'd love to play that game again.
Not that scary. You can go play it. It looks great on PS5, honestly.
I would call it scary just for the atmosphere. It's very atmospheric.
It's not, I remember it being like a very scary.
Even scarier, yeah.
Yeah, and then I replayed it and I was like, okay, it's not that scary. But cool game nonetheless. Still like it. I was gonna platinum it, but then you gotta play through it twice, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. Them playing through it twice trophies, it's like, why?
How about we could just eliminate achievements? The world would be a better place.
We just be a worse place.
Nah, it'd be better. Get rid of them. Get rid of these platinums and achievements and your score. We don't need them.
We do. I need to bounce. We did the predictions, didn't we?
Okay. Yeah, we did the predictions for the game, so we can wrap up the show here.
Sorry,
so we've got to go take a 20-minute drive. No, we're fine. We're about to end anyways.
I do think I was dead quick. People putting their predictions all over Twitter. Might see Harry Potter today.
That's true. That's another one. Maybe see another trailer. I showed a lot before.
Yeah, but we need we need a date, don't we?
Is it coming out this year?
They said so.
Hey man, if God of War, Hogwarts, and Callisto Protocol all actually hit this year, this year turns around. It's
pretty good. I mean, Call of Duty's still there too. So like,
God,
Call of Duty's
Pokemon.
Call of Duty's
Pokemon,
like that stain on the floor.
Not next year, apparently.
Yeah, there'll be some fucking kind of mobile game or something.
No,
Warzone 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, Warzone 2.
Anyways, that's going to do it for the Nerd Guys podcast. Episode 121. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe to us over at youtube.com/nerdicgods. You can also find us on all audio platforms. Guys, anything else you want to
say? Keith Reilly, hopefully it's good. Oh, give it to me, Jeff.
Jeff, give it to you.
Jeff, I'll give it to you.
I was about to end the call.
Hi, everybody.
Do it a bit.